All right, we're going live in 3, 2, 1. All right, Juno, like I told you, I have been practicing this intro beforehand. I thought we were going to have 3 guests here because I've been getting a lot of pushback about how these intros suck. So it's just going to be you, and we're going to ride it anyways.
Okay, come on, let's ride it.
Welcome back to another episode of No Jumper News. Today, I have the privilege of having with me the wonder from down under, Duno. Gino was supposed to be here, and so was Suspect, but they're not here. It's just us. And let's get into the news.
Wow.
That was pretty good, right?
That was good. I like the song. The song definitely brought back some memories.
No, I found that on the soundboard this morning, and I'm like,
really?
That's our intro song. That's how we got to start these.
That's what we've been missing?
Yes, that I think is the missing piece to this new show. How's it going, Duno?
It's good, man. It's, what's it called? What's today? It's the 25th, man. We 5 days. This month.
25th, yeah.
This month,
6. There's 31 days in
it's
January.
6, my fault, 6. Man, this month moved hella fast.
This month went by very quickly. There he is, Big Susgurb in the building.
Big
What's going on?
Bobby Jula. Just started, man.
Just started, just got this stream going. How you all? Did you run out of gas?
You said what?
Did you run out of gas?
Nah.
All right.
You gotta
at least
start
you had
doing
gas.
that. Nah.
Did you run out of gas?
I just woke up though at like 11:10.
See, that's more realistic. And that's why I always text you guys in the morning in the off chance you guys are not up yet.
Yeah, I literally just woke up.
No,
It's all good. Yo, so before Gina gets here, before we dive into these topics, Duno wanted to talk sports. And I wanted to ask him about his former boy, Eli Apple.
Yeah, facts.
Apple. What is that? A football player?
He's a football player.
Yeah,
He's a cornerback or safety.
I think
He's a DB.
He's a DB, but I think depending on what the play is, he usually either plays back or man-to-man. But he was, for sure, his best years were with the Giants. After
Yeah.
I don't know shit about football.
Well, regardless, he has just been on like a shit-talking storm on Twitter
Can y'all
to
hear
the
me?
Buffalo fans. Yeah, you can't hear yourself?
It's low.
I got you.
You good? Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's better.
And might not be the best player, is quite the shit talker at this point. Might have forgotten that there's still the AFC Championship game and the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Before you're talking like this, but
He pulled a Jerry Stackhouse and got the tattoo.
not
I
really.
mean,
He's
Jason
doing
Terry
more
got
like
the tattoo. You feel me? Before they even won a championship type shit.
not even that. Like that would be good shit talking. This is more like after they beat Buffalo, he was doing like the heart stuff, which I guess is like the Damar Hamlin shit.
Yeah, he definitely said something about number 3. He's like, go pray to number 3 or something.
Yeah,
like
he made some Damar Hamlin comments. I'll bring them up, but not like I figured that might be one thing, even especially after you beat the team, that you might lay off
like,
shit
yeah,
talking.
Right.
But
But
he
it's
is
that your
not
guy?
over yet though.
Because I think even Diggs replied, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was bad. Hey V.
What's up, Vash time? Yeah, but I think Diggs replied. A couple people replied. I don't think, but honestly, I didn't see too much headline about it. Where like, but for sure, his team probably put him to the side and were like, "Hey, you can't be doing that." Oh yeah, see, so he basically cleared it up. But he
Eli
did say
Apple.
something
This
like,
is my
"Go."
first time hearing his name in my life.
Nah, he's good. He's good.
He used to be good, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
He's not like he's okay.
He's digressing.
He's not the best. Yeah,
Yeah.
He
He's
ain't the best
definitely.
player on the.
He probably has
defense.
about 2-3 years left, and that's it. Usually, defensive backs retire pretty early. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, nah, I don't know much about him. I don't really.
But I
like a
ain't-
football nigga.
Who do you like this weekend though? Duno? That's kind of what I wanted to even bring him up for. I didn't really care too much about the
Okay, yeah.
story.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of Joe Burrow, so I want the Bengals to win. I'm not. I
Why
think,
do you like Joe Burrow? Because he's a winner.
Yeah, and he's swaggy. Like there is Joe Burrow's going like. I think the way he's going about his swag in the NFL is pretty good. He's like, he's fun to watch. You know what I mean? He doesn't give a fuck too much about critics. He doesn't talk too much shit. Like, I mean, who knows? Maybe they haven't mic'd him up enough yet where we could hear him call like D linemen like bitches and all types of shit.
I ain't
but,
gonna
like,
lie. I be watching niggas mic'd up. For
That's what I'm
sure.
saying. Me
Like,
too.
I be
No.
watching little highlights of niggas mic'd up. That
No,
should be
yeah.
hilarious.
Shit's hilarious.
You be
stuff's
talking crazy.
Best, but unfortunately, someone like ESPN, they're gonna censor out
Yeah,
all
they're
the
gonna
best
censor
things that
unless-
you
yeah,
wanted
facts.
to
Drop
hear.
everything.
Yeah. So when it comes to Joe Burrow, I'm just a fan. I feel like Patrick Mahomes, like I don't know, something about his game is it seems like not too real. Like he's just too perfect. Like it's how they make him seem. Like
He's also hurt as fuck. Right
yeah,
now.
but he is a really good quarterback.
He's an incredible quarterback.
An incredible quarterback. He has one of the best tight ends to ever play the game on his team. He definitely knows how to get it. Patrick Mahomes is giving me like he has like the swag. Gina Viewskis.
The deal again.
He has like the swag of like he's gonna be like a Tom Brady, like an Eli Manning, Patrick Mahomes. He just happens to be black and white. You know what I mean? But when it comes to Joe Burrow, he's swaggy, but he's also not scandalous. You know what I mean? Like he's playing like he has swag on him, like RG3. You know, he's doing cool shit. He looks cool. He got Push Icy mask on. He's young. You feel me?
I think on the field, Patrick Mahomes is way swaggier than
Really?
on the field.
On the field.
On the field, the way he moves, like he's like super inventive. He's like throwing the ball when you're least
Yeah, he throws
expecting
it.
it.
He
can
throws
throw
it
it offhanded. He can switch the ball over to his left hand, get a throw.
Okay,
off.
but he's
like,
also like a damn near a professional pitcher.
he's
yeah,
just
like-
a freak athlete and like
Yeah.
maybe the best person like athlete to ever
struggling.
play quarterback.
Yeah, he's been.
Joe Burrow might just be an unbelievable quarterback.
Yeah. Joe Burrow's like one of those things. Like, see, like Daniel Jones, like he reminds me of like the Eli Manning and shit. Like when they do shit, they do it hella stiff, but they're still good quarterbacks. But like a Joe Burrow swaggy. Like we've never, not like that, but we haven't seen a white quarterback like that in a long time.
Joe Burrow reminds me of Tom Brady.
Really? That's crazy. I
Not
don't
with
thi-
like maybe off the field swag, like that's a different
Obviously,
persona. But
yeah.
the way he plays the game and like is able just to figure it out and get the ball to his receivers and read routes and everything, like
He
just
is good,
wins.
though. He's hella good.
He has a super banged up
just as
offensive
lost as
line.
you. I just want you to know.
Shouldn't be winning these games, and
I don't either. I don't know what
they're gonna go to the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Now he
again,
makes
I
it
think.
happen. But then, okay. So just to break it down real quick, I want the Bengals to beat the Chiefs. I fucking hate the Eagles, so I want
Yeah, I have no clue. I actually don't
I
know.
want San Francisco to win, and then when they go to the finals, I mean, I'm from California, and I guess that'd be cool for California, but yeah, I still want the Bengals to win. Joe Burrow deserves it. I feel like he deserves it.
So who we rooting for? Who California rooting for?
California, the only team we have in the West Coast is the 49ers.
They going to the Super Bowl?
No,
they're playing the Eagles this weekend and gonna lose.
Oh.
Yeah, most
So the
likely.
Eagles going to the Super Bowl?
They will after they beat the 49ers this weekend.
Damn, so is like y'all being biased or like this is like a
No. They're
Super unbelievably biased.
Josh is.
I
I'm
gotta
being
know
biased.
trash.
I'm being biased because the Eagles are our rivals. We're part of the same division for the New York Giants. And they
As a
whoop-
Patriots fan, I do hate the Eagles.
Yeah, facts. That's
But
what I was
as a
thinking.
gambler who put money on the Eagles at the beginning of the season,
Yeah.
I'm rooting for them to
You
win the
root
Super
to
Bowl.
win.
And I put money against T-Row that they were going to beat them this weekend too.
Oh yeah, T-Row. So T-Row and Smack, they're huge 49er fans, like huge. And this year they had a really good year, but they lost their main quarterback. But then they got Boy Wonder, like the kid, like the backup came in there and he's killing it right now. He's young, hella young. He's never started before. He's never been under this pressure, but I mean he's doing pretty good, right? He beat the Cowboys, which was a great defense. They played great defense. That was a defensive game.
Yeah, and he played okay.
And then even at that he played okay.
Yeah, he played
So I
okay.
think
I
when he
wouldn't say
plays
played
with
great. They had one touchdown. And it was a
one
rushing
touchdown, yeah. I mean, who knows?
Who they might be playing against?
No. They're playing. So 49ers play so there's 4 teams left in the NFL. 49ers play the Eagles, and then the Bengals play the Chiefs, and then whoever wins from those.
Who y'all think gonna win out of the Bengals and the Chiefs?
Fuck. The Bengals. I think the Bengals will take it, right, Josh?
No, I think it's going to be Bengals 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, that's where my money is.
That's what.
Yeah, he just gonna
Mahomes
go
is-
wherever
yeah,
his
I don't-
money at.
So Super Bowl looking like Bengals and the Eagles.
Could be.
Who gonna win that?
Who would win in an actual fight, an eagle or a Bengal tiger?
A Bengal for sure.
I think a Bengal. But birds is
Think
kinda
about the advantage
birds are
an
really
eagle
smart,
has, though. They can fly away.
What, were they
can
gonna claw
attack.
his
And they're
eyes?
really smart. They
Yes.
can. And eagles are big as fuck
Yeah, they're not small.
at all.
And it's not like a bald eagle. This could be like a golden eagle, like one of those
What
really
the fuck
big
is a
ones.
golden eagle?
It's a bigger eagle.
It's a bigger fucking eagle.
That's a bald eagle.
No, there's bigger ones.
What's on Jeepers Creepers?
Well, that's a good question.
You're really in tune to the scary.
Because can't nobody squabble him.
You mean him? Oh my god, fucking Gina.
He a bird, right?
No, that nigga's like a demonic. Like there's a lot
His
of
name
like
is Jeepers Creepers.
there's a lot of lore to Jeepers Creepers on what exactly he is.
Bruh, that nigga's a
He's
bird.
definitely not a bird.
What
For
is
sure, not a bird.
what is he supposed to be?
The Creeper is
He's
a
like a
titular
demon.
main antagonist of the Jeepers Creepers.
Can I see
horror
this for
films.
looks?
I watched. I ain't
He's an
gonna lie.
ancient demonic
told
creature
you.
who feeds on human beings
I
for
literally
23
watch
days
YouTube
every
lore on shit
23rd
like that.
spring.
I haven't seen this movie in a long time, and I don't know what the fuck character you're talking. I know what Jeepers
Creepers,
Creeper
nigga.
is, but I
Nigga,
can't
the
remember
nigga
how
who
he
trapped
looks.
the school bus with all the kids and eat their ass. And
Gina,
then
you thought this was the eagle, Gina?
Waiting until his wings open.
Yeah, like
No,
that's
that's
definitely
more of a
not
bat that
that's a
got
fu-
possessed.
Yeah, he definitely has bat wings.
Yeah, he
That
has bat
nigga's a
wings.
demon.
Eagles do not look like.
Is
He's
that
like
not
a-
of the bird family?
Nah,
No,
not at all.
a bat's a mammal.
Yeah, that's a mammal.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought they were under the. Like,
No,
bro, I
not at
didn't
all.
know that. I didn't know
at
that fucking raccoons aren't part of the rodent family. I think.
Nigga, that's a mammal.
Oh,
In-
I guess
in
that's
ways,
kind of close though.
that's
Like a
close,
squirrel's
though.
considered a
Because a
fucking.
squirrel's a rat with a big ass tail that lives in trees. Nigga, that shit's a rat.
You ever seen a what are they-
Cacabear?
Yeah,
That's
cacabear. Like, those
the
are
biggest
fucking
rodent.
huge.
The
Let me
biggest rodent
see.
on the planet.
Yeah.
It's the
biggest
biggest
rodent
rodent
on
on the planet. Yes, it is.
What is it
Nigga,
called?
that shit looks like a goat. Capybara?
Yeah,
That shit looks like a
capybara,
fucking
yeah.
goat.
Oh shit.
It's huge. It look like a big ass chipmunk.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's huge.
I'll kick the fuck out
Look,
that shit.
Put it in comparison to like another animal so they can really see the size of it. Cause you feel me? You need to compare it. There you go. That's just like a dog, nigga.
Compared to human.
Look at it.
Hell
Look at
It's a rodent?
Fuck no. That shit
Yeah,
ain't
it's a
cute.
rodent.
I'm shooting that shit. That's the biggest rodent on the planet.
Oh,
Nigga,
they're-
I know why them bitches extinct. I see that, I'm popping it up. When they're not extinct, they're in danger. If I see that shit, I'm popping it the fuck up. Ain't no way.
They need to go and stick.
But they're really peaceful from what I hear.
That's what I was gonna ask. Are they dangerous?
Nah, not at all. But humans, we fear what we don't know. I see that, I'm shooting it.
But then they are big as fuck.
They are it's big as fuck. That's unpredictable, nigga. That's still an animal at the end of the day. I'm popping that shit
I
up.
forgot who I was having a conversation with where with Toe, and I was telling him that what's it called, where I used to live. One time we were like shooting the raccoon with the BB guns, like just like some ghetto kid shit. And then the lady from Honduras was like, "Man, if you guys kill it, I'll cook that shit, the raccoon." And then
no fucking way.
And then I swear to God,
Ain't no fucking way.
I swear to God, no, hold up, listen. And then Tone was like, "Dude, in the South, people eat raccoons too."
Oh, that's
And I
very
was-
common.
And I was like, "What the fuck?"
roadkill.
I didn't-
Roadkill.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what
no,
they
but I
call
was
it.
like, "Oh, what the fuck, for real?" He's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "But you gotta understand that out here in Los Angeles, raccoons aren't like the raccoons out there in the South. Like over there, they have like
You gotta realize,
you feel me? It's more land. They eat good. Over here, they gotta
Our
they kind
pigeons
of gotta
and
adjust to
rodents,
what they eat here, right?
they don't eat
Raccoons
as
are
good.
omnivores. They will eat anything.
Yeah,
so
our
they'll eat
pigeons and
trash,
rodents eat crazy.
anything.
No, but what I'm saying is raccoons out there are most likely to have less fucking diseases
because they're in rural
They will
areas
also
and they're
eat
not in
trash.
the
But
city.
they'll eat your trash.
Yeah, but that's why the rats compared to Los Angeles rats to fucking New York rats are a whole different other level because of how fucking grimy New York is.
Ours are just juniors.
You would eat a LA rat?
No, I wouldn't eat any rat or a raccoon.
That's cat.
Or honestly,
eat a raccoon.
Or honestly, a raccoon. Like if I'm in the South,
How can you say
and I'm
you
with,
won't
like,
eat a cat, but you will eat a dog?
You would eat a dog.
Well, bro, if I'm like somewhere in like China or the Philippines,
You
and
eat
that's
a dog and not a cat? I'm not eating a fucking dog or a fucking
and they're
cat.
like, this is all we have to eat. You're starving, and this is part of what I gotta do.
Oh, last option.
All right,
Last
last
option. That's
option, nigga,
okay.
I
Don't
might
say it like
eat
I
you,
just said it like I'll
pause.
just eat it for no reason.
Hey, last
You've said that
option.
many times.
Josh,
Shit.
first of all, Josh, we have a dog killer in our team. Whoo! Hey D.
Fuck out of here.
No, he's not. We're being sarcastic. It's a joke.
What,
yeah.
like with a car?
No. He just AD just has bad luck with dogs, and I have multiple friends like that. We're
Well,
like,
he'll never meet Roland.
yeah.
He's
no,
killed at least 5 dogs that he's admitted at this point.
This nigga's
Like
a
with a
serial
car, though?
dog
No,
killer.
only one with a car.
That's a serial killer.
that's literally what we
Wait,
said.
why the fuck is he killing dogs?
No,
That's a
he's
serial
not
killer, bro.
not intentionally.
It is not intentional.
That's a serial killer. So he be
That's what
putting,
we
But he's
did.
he be
involved in
putting
a lot of
firecrackers
dogs'
in
deaths.
cats' butts and shit.
That's intentional.
That nigga's a serial killer. That's
Nah,
crazy.
eating a cat is crazy.
That's crazy.
All right, but how much money would you take to eat a cat?
Like,
That nigga eat one for free.
wait, like I'm starving?
That
No,
nigga
it's
eat a
just
cat
for
free.
it's just for money. What the bag gotta look like for you to eat a cat?
Shit. No jumper eats.
No chumper eats. We hungry?
He'll go
We
eat
hungry?
a cat right now. We hungry. He'll go eat a cat right now. Fuck you mean?
5,000.
Fuck you, suspect. You'll do it for a duffel bag of lean.
A duffel bag of lean. What is that? What the fuck is a duffel bag of lean? You said like it was cocaine. It doesn't come like
it's
that,
funny.
sir.
I think that was the joke.
That was crazy as fuck. Nah,
If I
that
bring you
wasn't
a
the
du-
joke. You gave him too much credit.
No, that was the
That
joke.
was kind of funny.
lean.
though.
A bunch of bottles.
Nah, that was funny
full
because
of your favorite
duffel
type
bag
of
of
lean,
lean.
and a whole duffel
What the
bag.
fuck is
You're eating the
that?
cat.
A duffel bag of lean. What is this?
What about you, Gino?
kilos?
What? How
Kilos
much
of
money?
cocaine?
Gino, you'll do it for behind the scenes.
You be
of
playing with your
fucking-
nose, huh, Duno?
Never. I'll be
Your
hella-
first thing was
I'll be built like
was
you.
duffel bag. That's
I'll-
crazy.
For you do it to be
Duffel
behind the
bag of
scenes of
cocaine?
Scream.
Just to be behind the scenes,
Yeah, no, to have a role in it, like run. That's
and
it.
I gotta eat a cat.
Yeah.
Like a whole cat.
Nah, maybe like the leg.
That's crazy.
Is it
to
cooked?
only?
I would hope so, right? I'm not fucking just grabbing a random
I
cat
don't
and
think they're
biting the shit
serving
out.
the leg though. They're probably gonna chop it up and
Okay,
the meat's
whatever.
But
gonna
I don't
go
get a
there.
main row.
But you just ask for a leg.
I'm just running.
like, let me get the cat leg.
Yeah, you just
Ah,
run.
and I get killed. No.
Just ask for the leg. Let me get the cat leg.
Let me get the cat leg. It's crazy.
You feel me?
I might not like the movie if I'm not involved with it.
What's
You're
the
not.
wildest
You're
shit?
definitely not.
That would make me.
It's
I'll
gonna
probably
kill
make
it.
me hate it. Yeah.
It's gonna kill it.
Like
So
I
the-
meet rappers and start hating them. I don't like
That's-
their music no
never
more.
meet
I see
your-
what you're saying.
Never
Yeah.
meet your idols.
Fucking what was the craziest shit you guys eaten before? Like nasty, like
Okra.
Okra.
Not fucking okra.
Okra
oh my
nasty
God.
as
Okra
hell.
is nasty as
Okra's
fuck.
nasty, but it's not
What
My
the
daughter
fuck is
loves
it?
okra.
Okra?
My baby loves okra, bro.
Josh, pull up okra.
Okra is crazy.
disgusting.
It's slimy on the inside.
Bro, my daughter asks to go to churches and get okra. Like when we go to churches, she asks for okra.
They sell okra at churches.
Yes.
My mom used to cook okra, and I
is
used to
disgusting.
ball it up and tie it and put it inside the napkin, and
And then
say,
pretend you finished it.
yeah, and then go flush it down the toilet.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Because
Okra's disgusting.
my mama used to say, like, you can't leave the table until you finish your food.
That's black moms.
Yeah.
You're not leaving until you finish this food. And you eating whatever I cooked.
Okra's fucking nasty.
It's disgusting.
Oh, probably chitlins.
That's nasty.
I've grown to
Animal
like 'em.
intestines is crazy.
Oh.
Animal intestines is crazy. Nah, you got to put fried okra.
Yeah. Okay. I'm about to say that's not too bad, right?
It's
pretty-
fried.
But,
But it's healthy.
even that is
But it's healthy?
even
Yeah,
that
that's
is
nasty
mushy
too.
on a even though
Fried
it's not
okra.
fried.
Oh, fried okra looks crazy.
It's disgusting. My daughter loves that shit, bro.
Then they showed you that church.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they sell fried okra at churches.
It's
I've
like
never-
It's like a hot item there.
Yeah, facts.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's just absolutely disgusting. I wouldn't dare.
I tried octopus and I really didn't
I
like
was
it
just
at
gonna
all.
say that. I've tried squid. It was nasty.
Squid's really good.
Wait,
didn't
squid
like
is
it.
calamari, right?
Yeah.
Squid is disgusting.
Octopus was all right. It was
was-
too
Too
much.
rubbery.
Yeah,
That shit's
yeah.
too fucking
That shit.
rubbery.
That shit. I was like, damn, this shit
that
ain't
shit
fucking.
tastes like a glove.
Shit ain't breaking down.
That
That's
shit
why I like the
rubbery as
squid
fuck.
because I've even had it like not fried, just grilled, and I didn't think I was gonna like it. Incredible. It's not like nearly as rubbery. It's not as thick.
Yeah, octopus is rubbery as fuck.
What's the one that's inside of a clam?
About a pearl?
I think it's clams.
It's called clams.
Clams.
Yeah.
They have it at Boa.
They had clams.
Oysters.
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 I'm like, you
Oysters.
talking about a pearl? The fuck?
No, I was just talking about oysters.
Because that can be slimy on the
Fuck, that's a
inside
shell,
too.
right?
Those are unbelievably slimy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gross.
Even real
I'm not eating shit like that.
real sushi. Like I don't fuck with real
I don't
sushi.
eat
I'll
sushi
eat
at
California rolls all day, but like real actual sushi,
see what you're
it
saying.
make
Ain't no
me
way.
throw
See, but
the
I feel
fuck
like,
up.
like, see,
Have
I
you
feel
ever
like
been to,
even
like,
Raw. It's disgusting.
Have you ever been to like a clam bake or a seafood bake where they boil all the
I don't like
seafood with
shellfish.
corn and everything? They dump it out on the.
I
Yeah.
don't like
Running
shellfish.
it.
That's like sea roaches. I don't eat sea roaches.
So like shrimp.
Yeah, that's a sea roach.
You don't fuck with shrimp?
No, that's a sea roach.
Y'all eat booty?
Not that's
Yeah,
a
eat
sea
coochie.
roach too.
fuck. Valid point right there.
So y'all eat coochie?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wish I could eat shrimp, but I'm allergic. So like, but like
I
even
be
like
lying saying I'm allergic, but I'm not.
I'm
You allergic to
allergic.
shrimp?
I swear to God.
My sister is peanut
But-
butter.
Was your throat
nuts,
closed up?
Shrimp.
Nah, my mouth gets hella fucking itchy. Like the inside of my, so I'm like, ooh, like yeah, I'm not doing this shit.
That happened to me. And
With
so
shrimp?
it
You
was
allergic
an
to peanut butter?
episode.
No, I'm not allergic to peanut butter.
It was actually I
That
ain't gonna tell him
sucks,
what
man.
episode it
My
was.
sister is.
But there was an episode of No Jumper where Josh probably remember where the whole right side of my face was swollen. Do you remember that, Josh?
From what?
because I had some bad shrimp. So I
Your
came,
whole right side? The whole right side?
Yeah, so I came to work and I still did the show, but I can only look directly like one way. It was in the
You
old
had the
office.
mumps.
Oh, shit, for
But
real?
the whole, and
Well, when
like
you
all
were
of this was itching and everything.
Well, when
That's
you were
crazy.
at fucking Mad Lately? Holy shit.
Yeah, it was like real. It was worse before I came in. Like by the time I came in, like it had went down, but it still would have looked bad. Like it would have been like a bad fucking look.
Fuck,
crazy.
Fuck, one of my sisters is allergic to chocolate, but it's specifically like dark chocolate. So she were to eat it, she like she'll be good if she eats it, but the next day she'll wake up with like hella pimples all over her face. Like the reaction would be crazy. So like if she takes like a little piece, but like even if she eats like a little Snicker bar, that shit would like
Yeah.
it fucks with her skin, like irritates her and shit like that.
I heard that chocolate can literally kill a dog.
It
Oh,
can.
that's one of the ways one of
Nah,
these
that's real.
dogs.
That's
That's real. No,
if one of the ways.
if your
excessive,
dog
like,
eats
80 dog?
chocolate,
Like
he's
excessive
going
amount,
to
yeah.
fucking die unless you take him to the vet immediately.
But I think it's a large amount of it.
a large amount of it.
I heard it was like enough. Like if you eat a couple cookies, like he's out of here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Man, Roland had ate some shit when he was shaking.
Cause your dog is small and just
Yeah.
they do anything and just get to acting stupid.
He only 6 pounds.
My dog's
He
big
literally
as fuck.
irritates me.
See,
2.5
chocolate bar. I told you.
Oh,
A couple.
shit.
Nigga, he's out of there.
Yeah.
And that's for a
that's
small dog.
11 to 26 pounds. Your dog don't even
My
weigh
dog's
11.
6 pounds.
Yeah, he's out of here.
Oh yeah, no, that fool fucking
Outta
just
here.
smells the
That
chocolate.
nigga
He's
eat
dead.
a kid-sized Snicker. Nigga, he's R.I.P.
The Halloween guy?
Yeah, we gotta
done.
take Rolling trick or treating.
He's done. That's crazy.
All right, let's get into some topics.
I feel like this shit is so long. Like how much more time? Like 1090J got him. Like what else can we do, fool?
Yeah, I don't know why we keep talking about it. We know he snitched.
Yeah.
But I
Hey,
mean,
the video.
hey, whatever y'all want to talk about, I'm with it. But he definitely told. Like,
Hey Josh, the video. Everybody replied in the group chat like, damn, bro wasn't getting the interview done. Bro, he's like, that's it, fool.
is
Call
that
it
a
quits.
purse, nigga? What the fuck was that? Go back.
Nah, that's his chain. Oh,
Nah, that's a purse.
it's like a duffel bag.
That's
No, I mean not a duffel bag. What the fuck?
A man bag.
I think it's a camera bag.
You think it's a camera?
And
What?
a fucking camera in there.
Man, who?
That's a purse.
Who the fuck?
I don't
is
think he has a camera
He
in there.
definitely
but
don't got a
yeah.
camera. That's
Yeah.
a purse. That's crazy.
But what do y'all think is inside of it?
A
Ain't
wire?
no gun fitting in there.
Oh.
Niggas be lying.
wire.
Talking about I keep strapping my purse. A wire. Fuck.
That was a good one.
A tape recorder.
Y'all ever
Oh
seen?
my! Hey, Josh, hold up, Josh. What did T-Rail comment on this post? I just listened to a couple of his songs and must say his music is fire, and I said this to myself because that's kind of the. Am I right? Or T-Rail's so old, he waiting for a response on the No Jumper.
Right. In the comments.
What's the comment say to him?
Never know.
I'm not reading all that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Beef is when you dislike somebody. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Beef
want that though?
Who's that the brain to?
beef is when you like somebody. What about it?
Tell me about him. Tell me about your relationship.
That's the dude. They say that's the dude. My name is Jalen Foster.
Okay.
Beef is when you dislike somebody. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Beef
Want that though?
Who's that the brain to?
Beef is when you like somebody.
Oh, that's the same one.
What about it?
Tell me about him. Tell me about your relationship.
That's the dude. They say that's the dude. My name.
That was it?
Yeah.
How? Yeah, there we go.
Tell me about him. Tell me about your relationship.
That's the dude. They say that's the dude from D Block. They like.
What do you know his name is?
Weird.
Wait.
Yeah, man.
All right.
That he was just like. Bro, like, you know, from your side of town.
You telling. This nigga just reenacted it for her and shit.
Bro, you know how them niggas.
This is crazy.
That little joke like that, I'm like, bro. The dude they said did it. I seen Slug with him. They was smoking L's together or whatever. The dude.
He don't got no Popeyes, KFC, or nothing.
Yeah, he told for nothing. He ain't even get no Italian beef and Pepsi. That's crazy. He didn't even get the Italian beef and Pepsi. He just talked. And I mean, it's 2023, bro. It's crazy. It's a crazy time right now, bro. All these niggas telling. It's a crazy time right now.
I think, well, I feel like the streets being watered down, but I think we're going to see more and more of this come out as time goes on.
I would agree. Did y'all see how the nigga Boston Richey was like, yeah, go talk to the dude who I told on. Go talk to my co-defendant. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. And then 1090 Jake, the co-defendant did an interview and said he didn't snitch on me, but like a week prior, he talked to 1090 Jake, and 1090 Jake posted the screenshots, and he was like, "No, he did tell on me. Niggas is trying to pay niggas and
They
all
saying
this
he
kind
got
of
paid off, yeah.
Yeah, you feel me? And he said that to 1090, and said that he told on him. And then the next week, he popped up in an interview and said he didn't tell on him. That nigga told, bro.
I can see within like the next decade, this shit is not even gonna be like surprising to people anymore.
Shit,
I
it
think
ain't surprising
people-
right now.
I think people gonna be able to live their rap careers still, even after this type of information comes out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy because that nigga make like super dope boy music. Like he makes super trapped out ass dope boy music. Like nigga, only real street niggas listen to real Boston Richey like type shit. Like nigga, that's what niggas be listening to it. Nigga, like you feel me, in the trenches. So it's like I don't know. I think 90% of his fan base has just went out thin of the air because he's not even like a mainstream ass nigga. Like, and he wasn't signed to Future. I thought he was. He's not like a mainstream nigga. Like his biggest feature was the Future shit, and all his fans is like street niggas.
So y'all tell me this, not in relation to this situation, but just with how does snitching work in general. People are able to snitch and then get out even if they're guilty of the crime?
You could, but you can get granted immunity. It all depends on the case.
Yeah. It
Lesser
depends.
sentences. There's all types of agreements that can be made where, yes, by snitching, telling the story, cooperating, you're giving them evidence, your sentence is gonna be much later.
So it's like this. So what a lot of like I don't know. I think like an example would be like drug dealers. Like, let's say I get caught with 5 pounds of crystal meth, right? And I'm like, but look, I know suspect has 10, and the 10 is better than the 5. You let me go, but go get the dude with the 10.
Go get the bigger fish.
And then let's just say suspect goes like, well, I know the guy with 20. They're gonna be like, oh, well, suspect, you're going home, but give me the guy with 20. The guy with 20 could be like, well, I know the dude that just makes it.
I know the distributor.
Yeah, so it's just I think
That's the whole point.
But I think if you like commit a murder, you probably will still do some. But I'm pretty sure there's like if you commit a murder, I think you'll still do some time.
It all depends.
Yeah,
like
I
if it's
think-
part of some bigger scheme.
Yeah, it would
like
be
if
like,
it's
fuck
just
it.
a murder by itself, yeah, you're going down. But it's like if it's a part of a bigger scheme, or if it's like, you know, like certain semantics, like if the person you drive in and somebody else shoot and he like a known shooter, like, and they just trying to get him, you could go home because they want him so bad because he's known for popping shit up. Like it all depends. Like, you know what I'm saying? It really just depends on the situation. But hell yeah, it'll be times where you don't know how many times I done watch some shit on YouTube where they put a nigga in the cell. You feel me? And he like a street nigga too, but he like this nigga full informant at this point, like an older nigga from your hood. You a young nigga from so-and-so hood.
And you in there singing.
A older nigga, nah, you a young nigga in there, you in there for murder. You holding it down. A older nigga from your hood. He got the tattoos, all that, but you ain't never met him though. But he an old nigga, so you assume he really from over there. He get to asking you about your case.
You start singing.
You start talking because he an older nigga from your hood. You think it's cool. They pull your ass out your cell the next day, hit you with all type of new charges because that nigga was an informant the whole time. I seen some shit on YouTube like that the other day where a nigga got like 20 years for that shit, and he was talking to a big homie, and his big homie was an informant.
Damn, that's crazy. Also, they kind of set him up like in the holding cell.
They did. No,
Oh.
not the holding cell. He was already in jail.
Oh, okay.
They set him up. They moved one of the big homies to his unit, and that nigga told him everything. He was just an older nigga that he never met, but he was really from over there. And yeah, he told him everything, and that nigga went right to the people, told him lesser sentence. That nigga was washed.
This next story is pretty interesting because I thought it was kind of like contradicting on what the streets kind of, you know, what everything stands for. Inmate breaks down how officers make money illegally in jail.
I seen it. Somebody, look, my comment got 3,000 likes.
Right? Let me zoom in on that weird.
See my shit?
What'd you say?
For 9,500, that bringing you a phone, any type of phone you want. So I guess, you know, he a op, but the fucking business shit. Peep game. Y'all see that little chocolate bit right there? East side, 1,500, she letting you fuck. But she kind of weird though. She be putting like times on it, like only 10 minutes and shit. Like her and her weird. Anyways, that nigga with the hat right there, That's the
He's
plug
snitching.
for McDonald's. Like, you want the Big Mac,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
feel me? The McRib. It got you, you know what I'm saying?
They gonna hurt him.
Yeah, he a op though, but he go hitting it with the McDonald's. Now that nigga sitting next to him, he work with nigga right there. He sell you the phone. That come and take it from you and then resell it. Now them two there, those is the straight cops. Nigga, peep game.
Yeah,
Game.
he's good. First, look,
my
he's
God.
getting hurt. He's gonna get fucked. This might be his last video ever. He might die.
Man, he fucked up everybody's program.
He might
Fucked up
poked up.
everybody money. If
Them
this is
guards
how,
might beat
if
his
this how I
ass.
make my dough, and you telling niggas what the whole breakdown is, and then you fucking it up for yourself too, because you on the phone too.
He probably rented it because
You're
if
on
he
the
bought
phone.
the phone, he wouldn't blow that shit. Like they'll rent phones from other inmates and shit like that. That's probably not his phone. He probably just rented it and had it for the second. Or he probably mad that she didn't give him no yeeks.
He blowing everybody cover
Did you see
and
how
fucking
salty he
everybody
was about
money
the
up.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Like it sounded like he
said she
paid
be
that
weird.
$1,500. He said she weird with her and her little coochie. Like, so basically, he probably got 5 minutes, paid that $1,500, and she told him it was over. So he just blew the whole shit. Somebody gonna fuck around and kill him, bro. That's niggas' liability. That's how niggas is niggas' whole program. They feeding their families with all that extra money that they doing whatever the fuck
They
they doing.
Zelle and Cash App going stupid.
Soon, look,
If
first,
you already know that these officers that are in jail is crooked, now you fucking up they money and the inmates' money.
did y'all see the
Everybody about to be
updated
on
one when
him.
they hit the cell block?
Nah.
They hit the cell fast.
What you
This
mean?
cell?
They hit the whole unit fast. Y'all don't got that clip yet?
Damn, we don't got that clip. We definitely got to
It's
see
a
that
video.
clip.
It's a video of them hitting a.
They're there. They're like, yeah, it's an updated one. They're there. Like, nigga, he was talking to somebody. I think it might have been Grindface or some shit like that. He was talking to somebody, and he was like DMing them. He like, yeah, they here now. They finna hit the unit. Like, you could tell, like they was finna come find it.
And let's keep it a buck. This one video, you're not going to save the fucking world. I'm sure that
Yeah, you're
the
a
jail
dumbass.
systems, whoever the higher ups in the jail systems, are already aware that the jail systems are corrupt.
Fact.
Of course.
So it's like, what doing this didn't do nothing.
At all. He's a dumbass. All he did was mark himself for death. That's what the fuck he did. He marked himself to get hurt. But yeah, I seen another clip
I hope he already out.
where the police was in that motherfucker. Oh, he's definitely not. That's like a high level prison. That nigga is sitting there.
Because what if he, what if he dropped a clip on?
I think he was
after
on his way
release?
home. It might have said it. I think he said he was on his way home in the new clip, and niggas is like, that's weird as fuck. You finna blow the whole scheme and you finna go home. I seen it on I think it was Grindface. Yeah,
We don't have it yet.
I'm pretty sure I seen it, but yeah, I know I seen it. But yeah, like they came to the cells thick. I don't think they pulled nobody out they cell yet, but it's like another video of like them coming together in like the day room. Like, you feel me? It was a lot of them.
Damn, that's all about that fool for sure burn the spot.
It was
What
fast.
a bitch.
Matter of fact,
Y'all
I might
ever-
got it. I'm gonna send it to you.
I think she said, "You got it, Vesha?"
You found it? Cause I got it.
We're gonna say Gina.
Did y'all ever have like any? Oh wait, let's watch it first before I ask this question.
Oh, this one. Oh,
Yep,
it is.
I told you they came.
Oh,
Nigga,
the stupid ass fool burn.
dumbass, fast,
This is
Hell yeah, you made it hard as
letter
fuck.
for Kate Norman.
dumbass.
Girl, if you don't see me on Instagram no more, it's because the ops got me.
The
They
ops
like
got you.
1,000
No,
thick
you
in
got
front
your
of my cell
fucking
right
self.
now, and the nigga nervous as a motherfucker. But just know, I'm coming. Just hold on, I'm coming home. Coming home, yeah.
Okay. Pause this real quick.
He's a weirdo.
This is
Okay.
the same person.
This is. I ain't gonna lie, Josh. Doesn't it sound like a voiceover kind of? Like over the video, like the video sounds like too crispy. Like 'cause the quality sucks, right?
That's a valid point. The video is pretty shitty and the
Shitty
audio is
like
really
hella good because I'm pretty sure it's an
That's
Android.
That's a good
Because you're
point.
far as fuck. The glass is double-sided plastic.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Of
true.
course
No,
it
that's
is.
true. I'm
You
just
niggas
saying.
ever been in a cell?
No.
I have.
Nigga,
I have.
the,
No, it's a
the
good
plastic
point.
No, I'm
double-sided,
saying,
they're
yeah.
really far. Play it again.
Can I see it?
Because I mean, with the
I'm
way
just saying the audio
Not,
crispy.
no, they tagged the nigga.
Man, they got a roadcaster
nigga,
in this
He's
bitch.
right there. They tagged him. It's
Oh,
irreal.
he
Yeah,
got
nigga,
tagged.
He's
Press
tagged.
it.
The fuck you mean?
See, I didn't
Let
see
me go
that
look
part.
at this man.
Y'all gotta
Let's
read.
give him some
He's
promo real
tagged.
quick.
Nigga, that's him. He's
Aw.
in that bitch. Fuck
He's
you.
from the 562.
Let's watch his story. What's on this nigga's story?
Look, he's circling shit. Hey, it's lit.
Bro, do better, my nigga.
Oh, it's on his story.
He's
I mean,
in
on his
that-
profile.
Yeah, he's in that motherfucker. He asking for it.
Oh my God, can we go through his reels? Go to the one where he's dancing, the one on the little baby.
I know, bro. I recognize this nigga.
You know what this nigga says, big?
I don't know him, but I know him. Like, he was a fan of my shit back in the day. I ain't gonna lie. He probably gonna get mad when he see this, but I think he had some fake ass chains when I came
To the left, to the left. No, down. Down. Is he dead?
His name is 562 God.
Oh my God.
Niggas be asking to go viral in prison when you really burning the spot.
Okay.
Because
Josh.
But it looks like he's in another state because you see he has a TV.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
different
back.
right there.
He's probably in another state where the rules are way more light.
Probably like
Because-
Mississippi or
Yeah,
something.
Okay,
exactly.
but
He's
if
down
the
south.
if the police find out that you're on Instagram showing your face and
It's bad.
they can essentially come get you for this.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Josh.
they can. They'll
Josh.
come take you to the hole, fuck everything up, fuck all your shit up, find your phones, take you to the hole.
So
you're
posting
done.
videos of
Take your
yourself
TV.
on Instagram from jail is
retarded.
burning the spot up,
Yes,
right?
the fuck
Josh.
it is.
Josh, can we go to a video where he's
But
talking
niggas
to
do
check
it all
if the
the
audio
time.
is the same?
I'm sure you got to remember he has. You look.
Yeah,
I'm
like
sure
multiple phones.
He has
I know the
different
rundown. I get what
phones.
you're saying,
You
but
feel me?
I don't know. It just sounded hella crispy, like he had a broadcast.
He probably had a nice phone.
What's up with these fake ass rappers on SoundCloud?
See, this audio
Everybody on
sounds more
MySpace,
realistic.
Donald Trump supporters over no one silly ass thing.
Oh, this fake
Like
audio.
Kay
too.
Norman.
Why I don't like
Cause she hella big.
The bigger the better.
She hella dork.
But done in the dark, come to the light.
You're in prison.
Temporarily.
She can't dance.
She got a TikTok account?
Hell nah.
She be alright there.
Nah, that sounded way more real.
That audio sound more
Go to
realistic.
the other one.
Yeah,
Wait,
go to.
there's a
I mean,
he
they
He might
posted.
be
It's the
sending.
nigga tagged
He might
him.
be sending this footage to somebody
I'm
else to
sure
post.
he
He
is.
can't be stupid enough to use his own voice on that video blowing up the spot.
Shit.
What's that one, Josh? Yeah. What's the
Shit.
last one? Yeah.
We put y'all up on game, you feel me?
That's not the same voice.
Gang. Nigga in jail like a motherfucker. Let me put y'all up on game. Let me cut this light off.
It's
real
a
quick.
day ago.
Hold on. Put y'all up on game. Hold on. Okay. Kill this light. Trip out. Let me put y'all up on game.
Oh,
That's
that's
the
the
same
video.
place. Stop playing. What are we
See that
talking
cop
about?
right there, right?
No, it's the
You know
same
that weird
place,
ass
not the same sound of the audio. I
Nigga.
get that part.
For
So,
9,500, that nigga bring
okay,
you a
for now,
phone.
go to the video that
Phone
went
you want.
viral. I promise you, the audio is way fucking different.
You can
Unless
have a
somebody
different
edited
phone.
for the shit.
He can have a different phone, bro.
Y'all see that cop right there, right?
That's
Mr.
the
Exact
same voice.
audio.
Okay,
Same
see?
audio.
Same voice.
What are we saying?
Man,
For
he added
9,500.
Bitmojis and shit.
I was trying to pull for you, Dino, but
No, it just sounded
I'm
it
like,
sounded
bro,
way
this one
crispier.
work.
No,
What are
I
we
was,
even
I-
talking
I-
about?
I was with you because
You
that
good?
was a good point.
Yeah, because what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, I see some of the homies post when they sell, and I'm like, bro, your audio is. What's up? I'm like, damn.
no, but suspect's right. If you watch this whole video,
No,
it goes
fact,
up
that's-
through the
it's
glass.
Way different. Yeah, no.
Jail like
Yeah.
a motherfucker. Let me put y'all up on game. Let me cut this light off real quick.
And you gotta realize
Hold
when you
on, hold
clip
on. They tryna
shit,
whisper?
when you
Hold on,
clip
hold
shit
on,
and
hold on.
DM it to other Instagram pages, the audio changes.
Trip out,
It
let me
gets
put y'all
worse.
up
The
on
quality,
game, big game,
you know what I'm
big
saying?
game.
Like it changes when you send
Y'all
them
see that
and
cop right
repost
there,
shit.
right? Let me zoom in on that weird
He's
ass.
zooming all the way in. He's got
It
the
is
little things
far.
around him.
Yeah, if she
For
trying to get
9,500
$1,500 for
look
some
bad,
cat,
he's gonna
Phone, any
sound
type of phone
different.
you want.
and for 95
No, that's a good point.
holy shit. That fool's got you.
We need to. What prison is this?
That's ultimately telling. Let's not do that. I'm sure he already gonna get caught.
I think they said it.
Yeah, he's gonna get. That's crazy.
I just want to know
gonna get
how is their day today. Oh, I was gonna ask y'all. Did y'all ever have any like classmates that like used to snitch and blow the spot up?
I mean,
Like in class? Oh, you know what I did have? Like one time I tried to like copy from a girl and she was like, dude.
happened to
I'm
me.
like, oh, what a hating ass
that's
bitch.
happened to me. That's definitely happened to me. Like weird ass bitch, shut the fuck up.
Like, give me the answers, bro.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yesterday on one of the stories, the lunch lady was selling edibles to students.
Nah,
And
that's
somebody,
crazy.
Wow,
Somebody snitched about it on a little Crime Stoppers app that the school uses.
that's crazy.
The school had a Crime Stopper app just for the school?
No,
She
there's
went
this
to
app that's
Washington.
out there. It's called
Of course they
P3.
did.
We looked into it yesterday. It's called P3. It's set up so you can make all these anonymous tips to Crime Stoppers.
Snitching.
In school. Or
Anywhere.
just in general. Okay, just
So
in
like
general.
a student made this
What a
post
bitch.
about
Can
it.
I see the story?
Yeah.
You ruined the whole spot.
Oh, I thought it was your school.
No. It was a story from the news yesterday.
I like how suspect automatically blame Washington.
I'm
He's
like, yeah,
fucking Washington.
Of course.
Get it
Shit like
together.
that, yeah, nigga, it's going down.
No, we did have it cracking like that though,
It's definitely going down.
but nobody like ever got.
Yeah, you don't.
Caught
Oh,
or
okay.
anything.
Oh, she.
I mean, she deserves
Yeah.
to be under the jail. She's
She-
selling edibles to students, like definitely.
high
but
school or middle school?
High school.
High school.
They getting them anyways.
Yeah, they get him anyways, but don't be the one giving it to
Right.
people.
And you don't know what she's putting in them. They unregulated. She got a
Exactly.
crazy ass face. She look like she might stick her dirty ass coochie in them at home.
Now, as a kid, if
She
I'm,
looks crazy.
If I'm a kid and I'm in high school and I'm one of the people buying these, I'm
Yeah,
hot.
like she's cool.
Yeah, I'm mad.
Yeah, okay,
I'm a
okay.
customer.
Hell yeah, y'all
I'm
weird as fuck.
fucking mad.
Y'all blew the
Y'all
spot.
done blew the spot up. I can't be high in Mr. Aladume class 6 period. I'm
crazy.
mad as fuck. But as an adult, that bitch need to be under the jail.
I get what you're saying. Like, it's like, okay, suspect, you have a kid, right?
Yeah.
Like, if a lunch lady was selling edibles to your daughter, you're tripping, right?
I'm definitely hot.
You see what I'm saying? But if you, when you were in high school, you're like, yeah, she's cool as fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel so. I definitely get both sides of it. But for sure, these parents are hot. Man, you winning this lawsuit against any of this.
And then,
I'm
bro,
suing a
this
school.
school district.
you know brownies and all that, like edibles is real dangerous.
Yeah, they
and,
really
like,
put you on your
unregulated.
ass. You get
We
pills.
talking
and
about
shit.
Too
kids.
high, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck around, die. Like not die, but not even like the edibles gonna kill you, but you could fuck around, pass out while you driving, and then it could result in you dying from
Yeah,
being
fuck.
incapacitated from the brownie. You know what I'm saying? So like that shit dangerous.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. A girl in high school, shout out to homegirl Amanda. She passed out in the bathroom, and they had to take her out like in the ambulance and shit like that.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was in class one day, when I was in 9th grade, bro,
You took edibles?
have y'all ever? Nah, I was smoking weed. Have y'all ever got so high where like you almost passed out and like your vision
Yes.
went out?
Yeah, I feel like you got
Bro,
pale.
I was in the middle
like
of
this?
algebra class, nigga. I'm in the middle of the class as a substitute teacher. She was ghetto as fuck, luckily. I had smoked at lunch. I went to class. I'm sitting in there. Have y'all ever like got real lightheaded and your vision go like yellow,
yes,
white,
yes.
and then it go black? Like
That shit
nigga,
happened to me while
I'm
doing
sitting in the
edibles.
class, bro. I'm sitting in the class and like my head starts hurting. I start sweating. And then like my vision go like real bright white. Then that shit go yellow. Then it go black. Gina, I'm doing this in front of my face. And I can't see my hand.
shit.
I can't see it. I raised my hand like, cause I'm on some dumb shit. At this point, I'm getting scared. I'm like, I raised my hand. I'm like, miss, like, I can't see. I'm in this motherfucker. I raised my hand. I'm like, I can't see. Like, you got to call the ambulance or something. Like, I'm finna die in this motherfucker. But I literally just needed some water. Like, I drank some water and my
And
shit
then
came
you were
right
good.
back. It
Some
came right
water, a
back. But I
chocolate
thought I was
bar,
finna die. I'm
or
like,
some
miss,
fruit.
call the fucking nurse. I'm finna die. I can't see. That shit was crazy as fuck.
I for sure died on my first edible, and yeah, I was dead.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. My first edible
I didn't
put
do
me
it
on
at
my
school,
ass. I dead ass got like pale. Like I got pale as fuck. I was.
Yeah.
But you know what was one of the worst things I ever did? Obviously now I know and I don't
Gravity
even do
bong.
that. What?
Gravity bong.
No, that's crazy. No. Actually, in for the 9th grade, I did the mask. You remember the mask?
Yeah.
Suspect with the bong.
Hey, dude,
and
no,
then, you know what
being
I
in
did? I
LA
opened my eyes in the mask. Horrible. Worst thing ever. I
Hey,
felt
do
stupid.
know,
Yeah.
being an LA nigga, have you ever got real high, caught the bus, going home, and fell asleep on the bus?
Yeah, you know what I did was suspect?
My parents used to think I was lying all the time, bro. I would get too high after school, fall asleep on the bus, and wake up in a whole nother city, nigga.
suspect, one
so
time-
many
Bro, that is
times,
stupid
nigga, I'll
as
wake
fuck.
up in Compton. Like, what the fuck?
Hey,
I live on
suspect.
Jefferson.
Hey,
I'm in
suspect.
fucking Compton, nigga.
Fucking, what's it called? The homie. So what's it called, brother? Homie used to live on Western and 37, so we used to catch the 16 on 3rd, get off on Western. And one time we were all too drunk and we knocked out and we ended up all the way like deep, like on 100 and something.
Bro, I've
we were
done that
high. We all woke
so
up like this.
many
Look,
times.
the bus driver woke us up like, hey, bro.
Oh, that mean y'all hit the end of that bus driver's route.
Bro, you ever
Yeah.
caught the bus too late at the end of the bus driver route, then you got to get off and then like there's no other buses coming, so you just stranded. I used to be on some dumb shit on buses and
train-
trains
on the
growing
train-
up, bro. I used
on
to
the
get
train, I
stranded
call
calling
it
my
everywhere.
daddy.
Man, bro, on the train, I definitely, man, shout out Uber, because when Uber happened, we used to just be like,
You
fuck
see,
it, I guess we
you
gotta use
younger
it.
You
than
had
me, so
Uber
like,
in high
Yeah,
school?
you younger
Yeah, we
than
had
me.
Uber in high
We
school.
didn't have no Uber.
Yeah, we had
Ain't
Uber
no
in high school.
fucking way. I didn't have no Uber in high school, nigga.
It wasn't
you had
this
the
expensive
bus
now,
or,
huh?
or your parents.
Oh, yeah, no,
It used
no.
to be
back-
cheap as fuck. You
yeah,
could just make new
yeah.
accounts and
When
get
it
free
first
rides
started,
at
Yeah,
that
free
point.
rides. Or
Hell yeah.
Or fucking I had T-Mobile Tuesday used to give you the $20 every Tuesday.
You can do that still?
No, I think
Fuck
T-Mobile Tuesday still gives you a deal. Like every Tuesday you can get like a free
I know
pizza.
I got
T-Mobile pay
T-Mobile. What the
for-
fuck?
Yeah,
What
T-Mobile. Bro,
T-Mobile pay for
Tuesday.
my,
T-Mobile Tuesday.
What the fuck?
Swear to
T-Mobile
God.
pay for my Netflix. My Netflix is free.
What
T-Mobile
the
Tuesday.
fuck?
Look up T-Mobile Tuesday. During Valentine's, you get a free heart-shaped pizza from Papa John's. No
That's
cap.
crazy. I had T-Mobile my whole life and never heard
Look
of
on
it.
the
What?
T-Mobile
There's
app.
no
This
free
is
ads.
crazy.
I'm not looking up T-Mobile Tuesdays.
No. Don't look up. But don't look up T-Mobile Tuesday. But like,
That's
Until they're
crazy.
sponsoring us, we're not talking about
no,
T-Mobile
I'm not.
Tuesdays.
That's not what I meant. I just hey, suspect. The worst one was one time I was hella
Josh
drunk.
held the fuck up.
It was like,
Fuck that. They ain't pay us, nigga.
Hey,
T-Mobile
hey,
Tuesday got to eat a dick.
hey, so it's like 10 p.m. Right? I hop on the 14.
She downloaded the app fast. She
Swear
said,
to
I'm
God.
getting this
No,
free
no, no.
shit.
Get
Don't
free
never tell
stuff.
black people nothing about free nothing, nigga. They're
Exclusive
getting
deals
it.
every Tuesday for each eligible T-Mobile line. I swear to God, I ain't lying.
That's
I
crazy.
never lied.
No, they got hella. They're paying for. They pay for my.
Bro,
Yes.
I've had that. I've had T-Mobile my whole life and never
Yeah,
heard
man,
of
you
that.
gotta hop on the deals,
Look,
man.
look on the
That's
app and
crazy.
it's gonna tell
And
you
be
all
talking
the shit
about
that's free.
black people getting free shit. You racist as fuck. You just knew about T-Mobile Tuesday.
You didn't know about T-Mobile Tuesday?
Fuck no.
Whoa, fool! Somebody should have taught you. The homie put me on.
That's crazy.
The homie put me on. He's like T-Mobile Tuesday.
And
I'm
the
like,
nigga told me I was gonna sell the Jersey Mike's coupons,
Look.
and he know about T-Mobile
Oh,
Tuesday.
that shit was
He's
hilarious.
racist
Y'all,
as fuck.
we still didn't
No,
shout out that
this is
dude.
crazy.
We were supposed to shout that dude out.
man,
Oh,
we went
God.
there the other week.
I go over
we
there.
went there
Never,
last week. God,
I go there like every fucking day, bro. I'm finna go after. Fuck
me
you.
too. I'm gonna go after too.
No cap.
Hey, I'm always gonna hop on the deal. I still use my my student discounts for shit.
Oh my god.
You're not even in school,
Not even a
motherfucker.
fucking
You
student
asshole.
no more. This is crazy.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie though. T-Mobile Tuesday used to, hey Josh, no cap. Swear to God, free, like bro, free
Hey,
pizzas.
Josh
Josh.
already told you, bro. Stop fucking playing.
We get it.
Hey, I'm just saying, if you got T-Mobile, hop on the deals.
You have
Josh-
shitty
Josh, who you
service
got?
and you make up for it with all these great perks.
Fuck
Facts.
you.
We have shitty
We have,
service and make
bro,
up for you by
for some
giving you
reason,
free
T-Mobile
shit.
goes down at least once a month with for no reason, and then everybody
And
on
then you
Twitter
don't
going
have signal
crazy.
anywhere but your house. The shit's trash.
Who you got, Josh?
Verizon.
Oh,
I pay a ton and it works most places.
Verizon's ass.
It works most places.
Sprint is trash.
That nigga left for a
No,
reason.
you're right. Sprint is trash.
Sprint is trash.
Sprint is
That
next
shit
to
just
it.
look cool.
Hey, I knew that T-Mobile was shit when it merged with Metro. I knew it was.
Well,
a
they
wrap.
bought it, right?
Sprint,
Whatever.
Sprint
the fuck
bought
it
Nextel.
was.
Yes, way back in the day. Yeah. Do you remember the Nextel push to talk, the chirps?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
To
I
old
had
asses.
one.
I
Man,
remember
where
that
you
shit.
at? That was my ringtone.
They
Man,
need.
where you at?
I appreciate the chirp era because niggas had to alert you before they can even contact you.
Facts.
They can, just chirping through to somebody and talking to them is crazy.
Literally.
But like, I be putting my phone on do not disturb and motherfuckers call me until it ring. That shit pisses
Tina's
me the
stupid.
fuck off.
Oh, literally. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a nigga. If your shit on do not disturb, I'm pressing notify anyway every text.
Because when you text me and the text still pop up, I'll be like, how is this nigga getting through?
I'm pressing notify anyway.
Yeah,
Every
me too.
time.
Hey, I'm
No
definitely
cap.
doing
I
that
don't
if
give
I
a
like the
fuck.
bitch a lot.
I don't give a fuck. Like you finna,
Fuck your
nigga,
DND.
this is important. Like nigga, this is important. Some shit happened in the office today. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you land with your dog. Nigga, you need to know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, fuck rolling.
Yeah, you need to know what the fuck happened. I gotta put you on game.
Nigga, let me show y'all a DM that I got last night.
Why'd
Didn't
you
even
name
know.
him Rolling?
Rolling, nigga.
Rolling.
Rolling.
Cause she a crip. Rolando.
Look at who hit
Rolando.
me
Which
up.
rolling?
Y'all, look who hit me up last night, and I'm not even knowing what he talking about.
I'm dead at the first message, but
This the first message.
That was the funniest video ever.
But I didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about until
I
like,
love it.
you know what we talking about, Josh?
Yeah.
It wasn't hard to figure out.
I'm like, what are you talking about, dog?
niggas be thinking like you like run the whole Instagram for no jumper.
Bruh. When the motherfuckers are tagged underneath is who's posting it.
I like this topic that we have right here, the Jamal Crawford one, because we got two fellow hip hop
Yeah.
heads, so I know we're gonna
Well,
have
let's get into it. Jamal Crawford, in the midst of making a basketball analogy, recently said that Jay-Z's impact on hip-hop is bigger than Eminem's record-breaking album sales. The former NBA player appearance on Shaquille O'Neal's The Big Podcast on Friday. The 42-year-old was discussing his top 5 NBA players and how he values dominance over statistics when ranking them, which Shaquille initially disagreed with. And then we have a clip.
Okay, Josh, you better stick up for the white man.
Shaq?
Nope.
Yeah,
Go back.
change the game
'cause
and
we
say,
didn't-
"Oh, this guy has more points than me. He's better." No, that's just beyond.
Oh, you gotta refresh it. Yeah.
My 5, like the dominance outweighs the number.
Nope.
Yeah, you can't change the game and say, "Oh, this guy has more points than me. He's better." No, that's just beyond that. Like
Agreed.
Jay-Z's effect
Agreed.
on hip hop is bigger than any album sales that Eminem will have. You see what I'm saying? Like that's
Preach,
just how it
brother.
goes.
That's a good point.
That's why my 5,
Ooh.
like
Okay. The basketball one you guys don't really give a fuck about, right? Like
Bro,
you guys don't care about top 5.
I could name like 6 Eminem clones right now.
Go ahead, name him.
Hobson.
So you're
Dax.
Yeah.
Logic.
MGK. MGK.
Yeah, that
Are we
white dude,
just-
the McDonald white dude, you know what I'm talking about? The right wing white dude who be making If I Was Black songs and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Look up If I Was
Joyner
Black.
Lucas?
Joyner Lucas?
No.
No, he's black. Jordan Lucas
I
is
know.
black.
That's why I was confused.
No, Joyner Lucas is 1 too, but that wasn't who I was talking about. His name is something McDonald. Nigga, that
he's
was like
black.
6. That was like
Oh, but
6.
you're not just naming white people. You're naming
he's
people
naming-
who
No,
rap
I'm
like
naming,
Eminem.
yeah, I'm not just naming niggas who look like him.
Yeah.
I'm naming actual Eminem clones. I just named 6. Tell me 6 Jay-Z clones right now. That's the fuck I thought.
I see what
Silence.
you-
So
Cricket.
you're saying Eminem's impact
I'm not
is
saying
much,
it's better
or
or
bigger.
worse,
but is large.
It's large,
Yes.
It has to be acknowledged.
yes. And I don't like Eminem like whatsoever.
But
I think
just
Jamal
think-
Crawford, but it's because
I
we
get what
can't
he's
see the whole
saying, though.
context.
Jay-Z, I think Jay-Z's effect on rap is bigger outside of rap. More entrepreneur
Yeah,
shit.
facts.
If we're gonna
The
do
business
that,
aspect of
yeah,
it.
the business aspect, hell yeah. But if we're talking about just rap, man, bro, all Jay-Z do is fucking quote Biggie lines. Fuck are we talking about, nigga? Like Jay-Z, like his effect is, I get it because he's definitely like a one of the greatest rappers alive in people's eyes. To me, I think one of the greatest rappers is Wayne, but you feel me, Jay-Z. I was never a real Jay-Z fan, but his impact on hip hop, I mean, what are we saying? Like where? What? Besides being a business mogul.
But how does that translate with longevity? Because is niggas still listening to the real Slim Shady Please Stand Up, or is niggas still listening to?
Hell yeah, it stands. They
Man,
sure the fuck are.
shit, you be damn how many
They sure
people
the
love
fuck
him.
are.
Man,
But
Eminem
I'm
could
saying-
go.
Laura.
Yeah,
Shit,
Laura.
Laura listens
perfect.
to Eminem on the way here.
But
and that's
I'm-
just one person in the office.
But I'm also like a super duper Fabulous fan, but that don't mean that all y'all still
Facts.
are fucking with him.
I see what you're saying. I think but see, that clip doesn't have a lot of context. Like Jamal Crawford was comparing that to NBA. I think that's why Shaq said, "Oh, I disagree." And then when he said the example he made, it was like, oh, "Okay,
Because
maybe
the
I get that."
conversation is
So,
not
what was
really
the
Jay-Z
example?
versus
Right.
Eminem.
Yeah, no.
It's more so impact versus numbers.
So I think what he's saying is like,
Exactly.
okay, so
And
it's
I
like,
know I got that. That's why I named
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
clones.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah, so, like-
I disagree.
So probably an example he made was like, okay, AI didn't win any championships, but his impact to the game of basketball matters way more than the 7. What's the dude's name? The Harden dude, the dude that had like 7 rings. He played for the Lakers, the Spurs. You know talking about the basketball player?
You're talking about Robert Horry.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So I think that's maybe an example he was saying. I don't know exactly,
Yeah,
but I think he was
because
saying
if you
like,
go by
yeah, numbers
semantics,
don't
Robert
matter,
Horry's the greatest
but,
basketball
yeah,
player on earth if
yeah.
you're going by rings.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think what their comparison was what matters more, the statistical numbers at the end that are like will say you had the most X, Y, and Z, or your time in the game being the most dominant.
If that's the case,
your
MC
impact
Hammer,
being
your
felt.
impact.
MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice is some of the greatest musicians to ever touch the earth. If we're going by numbers,
Yeah, see?
I never ever go by numbers.
My
You
bad.
feel me?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Eminem does have a lot of numbers, but he also has a big effect on rap, bro. You don't know how many motherfuckers do the semantics, like niggas do that all
Yeah.
day. It's like 8 of them. It's a million of them. Like you feel me?
But I don't think if Eminem dropped a surprise track that niggas is gonna rush to. I mean, not a surprise track. If Eminem dropped a surprise verse, I don't think people are gonna rush to go listen to it the same way that they would do a Jay-Z verse.
I think because
I don't know. I've seen maybe
I've
because
seen
we've
niggas go
only
crazy
seen
over
Laura,
Eminem.
but like if there's a hint at something dropping,
bro, Eminem people go
her
crazy.
and that network of people she talks to are all over it. They've
Wait, she's
seen-
like
So
in
let's
like
see.
a,
Let's
she's
see
like
the
in a
last.
club.
Let's,
Yeah, so
can
they
we look
are.
up the last verse
Yeah,
that
they're
Eminem
serious.
I
They're
think
serious,
I think
bro.
it's probably when he
Because
did.
did? Because I don't
last
think
year with
that.
Snoop.
I don't think that is any comparison to what Jay-Z did with
Nas.
No, with Rick Ross. Who was it? Was Jay-Z, Rick Ross, and Lil Wayne?
No, I think Nas, the one where they talked about where
they just talked about how big their houses was. And
Yeah, and
all
then
What
types
was
of
the
mansions
long
they
ass
had
verse
and
with
shit.
Lil Wayne that everybody went crazy about because he was talking about fentanyl and Fenty?
Where he told you he was richer than all y'all.
Was it on DJ Khaled album?
Yeah, the one with Nas where everybody went crazy because he shot out LA. I think Nas, I think fucking Jay-Z said something about Los Angeles and we went fucking
No, you
she's
talking about when
the
Nas said
verse-
something about Draco.
She's talking about the verse on the other nigga shit where it was
No,
like 2
no, no.
minutes.
It's DJ
It
Khaled
was
and
DJ
Lil
Khaled
Wayne
shit
and
where
Rick
they was
Ross.
rapping for like 2 minutes and Jay-Z was
Oh,
just
fuck, I
telling
wish
y'all
we could hear it,
he's
but-
rich as fuck and y'all peasants.
Because I feel like Eminem just dropped a surprise verse last year and niggas shitted on it.
He also did Khaled's record,
Yeah, right? With Nas?
Eminem.
But
Yeah.
I think people just don't like. I think the climate for Eminem and Jay-Z is different. You got to remember that this still is a white rapper at the end of the day, and it was a lot different in 2003 how people looked at him and how people look at him now. Like I think Jay-Z just does really good PR, so anything Jay-Z drops, people just treat it like gold. But it's because people like the personality of Jay-Z. People don't like the personality of Eminem, so they try to critique whatever
Yeah.
he drops. But his
I
fans
feel like douchey.
go,
Which-
people look at him as like a
But
douche.
shout out to Eminem because he was just inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I'm saying that nigga's a go. Even
Yeah,
though
he deserves it.
Right.
I'm not really a fan of
Me
Eminem
either.
music, but
But-
I used to listen to like Encore, early Eminem. I used to fuck with it.
Yeah.
But like once he started rapping fast and shit, he lost me.
Eminem gives me, I fucking hate my mom vibes.
Nigga, cause he does.
Yeah, yeah, facts.
Not you hate my mom vibe, nigga. He made a song about killing his mom.
But the whole concept, what's to call it, is still gonna be my favorite Eminem song of all time. Period. The freaking the Stan one, because
Please don't go.
He
the
created the
concept-
word stand. He
bruh,
created it.
the
Dog.
concept of the song and him talking from
Oh,
all
shit,
these
that comes
different
from him,
perspectives.
sister?
Yes, nigga.
Yes.
Stan
I don't know.
comes
I'm
from
not
Eminem.
fucking-
I
That's
know.
what
I'm
Stan
22,
culture
dog. I'm
is.
22.
No, I don't fucking pay
I know.
attention to hip hop like
But
that.
that's hard.
Yeah,
Oh, so he
Ain't that hard?
he's the reason that there's the word
okay,
stand.
Yeah.
okay. See, we
Yeah,
learn it.
Stan comes
We
That's
learn
from
what
something
that
new
Eminem.
every
means.
day.
Yes, the word stand comes from Eminem.
But even like that
Wow,
whole
okay.
like just concept rap to me is just hard. But him talking from the perspective of a fan and then talking from the perspective of a superstar,
Yeah.
like that shit is hard.
He definitely took it to a whole other level.
He took it to a whole nother level.
other level.
But
Created
that's
a
why
word that still lasts in the
that's a-
culture 20
that's
years
a
later.
great comparison that you mentioned Joyner Lucas, because Joyner Lucas also has the ability to rap from dual perspectives
he
and
got it
even
from-
multiple perspectives in one song. But
Yeah.
that's all Eminem.
But I ain't gonna. Fuck! I ain't gonna lie. I can. Like Eminem, I don't like the new Eminem shit. I like the shit he did with Rihanna and all that shit. Like I was a fan of like My Name, but like I fucked with all of that. Like Mockingbird, I know word for word. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like all the new shit, it's just not for me. I'm just not too in tune into hip hop. But
But that's why I made
Yeah.
the comparison of
That is crazy.
If
I didn't-
if
I
who
didn't know
dropped a
that.
verse in,
Holy
in
shit.
2023, where's people?
It's because he comes off as an
Going.
angry white man
Yeah,
that resents all his clones. And a lot of his music, like he points it at like the people who look up to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He'll talk a lot of shit like about his clones in his newest music and like shit like that. So
That shit hard though, because I mean,
think- yeah,
because
I think
remember
it's
he was
good.
doing it with a real Slim Shady. Please stand up, and
Mm-hmm.
it's all these motherfuckers that nigga was talking about. Was it Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera in that song? Where he was just roasting and shooting on everybody.
oh no, but he was
Carson
just shitting
Daly.
off. But
That
also,
nigga
just
used to
what he
shit on
do.
everybody.
but also, I ain't even gonna lie. Now that I think
But
about
that's
it,
the
like
thing. Look, this is really what it is. The main thing you got to realize, right? In 2003, the shock factor in music was still like very high.
Yeah, facts.
Like when you use
Mm-hmm.
shock factor in your music, like the nigga dressed up as Michael Jackson and burned his hair. If a nigga does that right now, bro, nobody's gonna give a fuck. And it's like he kind of relied on shock factor outside of his lyrics. You feel me? Because a lot of
Yeah.
people don't give a fuck about crazy lyrics and big ass words. So he relied on shock factor in his music videos and the crazy shit that he would say. But it's 2023 and niggas talking about smoking on dead niggas. Your shock factor dressing up and talking about people is literally gone.
yeah, facts. He broke the barriers for a lot of the shit that we're okay with now.
Facts.
But also now
He
that
would
I
have been
think,
got canceled if he came out in 2023.
but also now that I think about it, fuck, I had to change a fucking thought in my head. Man,
Y'all don't think in today's age they just took that those same tactics and then just took it to a different level? Because now you got people talking about they dead ops.
No, because Eminem was more so trolling and more so about the music. Nowadays, it's not really about the music. Niggas just rap just so they can say "fuck your dead homie."
Yeah, that shit was a craft. Like Eminem, like
it's a craft.
really dead ass put time into his bar. But
so how about Kendrick Lamar trolling niggas saying I'm the king of New York?
Yeah, same shit.
It's the same thing.
That's not like "fuck your dead man's" though.
Yeah, facts.
But that's
crazy.
why I say it's just a different level.
Yeah, to them, all the shit
They
they
done
see,
went too far.
Yeah, to them it's like, bro, y'all playing with our culture to get
I
your
don't think
point
it's
across.
even a
You don't think
different
so?
level. I think it's just completely different. Like
is just
it's not
different,
even the
period.
same goal. Like because the King of New York, that was to spark fire under niggas to make niggas rap.
Okay, it's like
Yeah.
Saying fuck your dead homies is just to make you come spin the block.
It's
Yeah.
like
It has
it's
nothing
like
to do
You're
with
right.
music.
You're right.
They literally use the music to further their beef.
street shit.
Yeah,
It's like-
that
it's-
shit
yeah.
was literally to spark fire under niggas to make y'all rap.
It's like
completely
this.
different.
It's like this, right?
It's like
My
an elevator
headphones
and an
are, like,
escalator.
super
Yeah.
loud, and it's like getting louder and louder.
So it's like this. Suspect grew up around battle rap, and did your like I don't know. I'm assuming like did your dad ever mention somebody's dead homies, even though it was like bar for bar, like
Nah.
exactly right?
No, them niggas get.
no.
His daddy probably haven't, but
No.
them
Yeah,
niggas
nah.
get
Because you
disrespectful
gotta
in
remember,
battle
that,
rap.
that was like 10
Yeah.
years ago.
Okay,
I
but-
think my dad's last battle was like 2012, 2011.
Okay, but even like
Like it was a different
genre of
it was
rap,
a
of
different
battle rap?
aura, you know what
Okay, I
I'm
see what
saying?
you're saying.
It was a different feel for what they doing now. Now them niggas that talk about your disabled mama. Like
No, okay,
niggas
so
be
I've
talking
seen
them
crazy.
niggas get disrespectful.
So I've seen. Okay, so I'm a fan
And what's
of just.
even worse, they get disrespectful, and then
And
the
you
crowd
can't do
go
nothing.
crazy.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I've seen even like right. So I've seen the one where him and Holla went at it with Sue Surf, right? And they were going at it, and me personally, I think him and Holla got the best of him on that battle. Sue Surf did have a good round, but I think him and Holla won that battle, right? But even like all the dissing shit, like they talked about spinning the block, but they never mentioned nobody.
Nah,
Yeah.
because that's too real at
Yeah,
that point.
yeah,
Because
facts.
battle rap isn't about that. Battle
Exactly, that's what
rap
I'm
is
saying,
about
that-
me being better than you. It's
Exactly.
not about me saying fuck your dead homie. But a nigga will sprinkle some
Them
of that
niggas-
in.
But
No,
them niggas-
most definitely, especially like Arsenal or like when him and Holla said he'll get Sue Surf's daughter and put her by the diving board and think like
Yeah,
throw
that's
her.
regular.
Yeah,
Right,
no,
yeah,
that's
that's
what
regular.
I'm saying.
But
That-
them niggas that are at that level,
Yeah.
they be friends.
Literally.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is like to them, the shit they see when motherfuckers are saying like smoking on, I don't know, let's just say me and you beefing like smoking on Gina. It's like, bro, you ruining the shit we love and we do for competition to prove a point where you could just go spin the block and not even talk about it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I get that. But
Well,
also
even putting shit that's actually happening in the streets in music is crazy to me.
Yeah, them niggas speaking their life. But it is crazy as fuck though.
It is crazy.
I,
as
Now,
fuck.
I feel like you gotta talk about it in code.
Yeah, if
gotta
it's
talk
like
about it in
when it's
code.
like
Like hella
specific,
subliminally.
Yeah, not even
Yeah.
subliminally. Like I feel like how niggas should do it is
niggas shouldn't be detailing shit.
you should
I
talk
see what
about
you're
it
saying.
so the nigga that you did it to and his circle and your circle know what you talking about. And for outside people, it's just music. You got to say shit to where the nigga who did it and his homies, they know, but not to where anybody could just look up a nigga name on Instagram and be like, this who he talking about? He talking about
Yeah.
Lil TT. He slid on Lil TT last week at the corner store. This Lil TT. Like,
shit.
you feel me? Shit like that. Like, nigga, you got to speak in codes like, yeah, niggas know what we did at that one store. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. You got to do it a little.
I think
you know?
the only time it may possibly be justified is if it's like an actual like diss track where you
Right.
just empty
Oh,
the clip
where
on
you
a
just
nigga.
shit on them. Yeah, the whole
Every
if you
song
think
a
about
diss
hit
track
'em up,
nowadays.
if you think about hit 'em up, that's why I fucked your bitch. Like,
Yeah, facts. But he never said that he shot at Biggie's homies.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? But he
Yeah,
definitely shit on that he fucked his bitch. Damn, is Hit 'Em Up the best diss song ever?
I think it used to be.
What about you? What do you think, Sus?
What reset the question?
I think No Vaseline might be the best diss song.
I think No Vaseline beats Hit 'Em Up. What do you think, Josh? You like
I
rap?
think hit him up because he just said fuck you for like 2 minutes at the end. So hit him up win. The nigga said fuck
me.
everybody.
Yeah, bro, he did. He
said
just
fuck
on New York.
Damn, but when
and
you
it's
think
like
about Hit 'Em Up,
1995 saying fuck everybody is
but
crazy.
the nigga did, bro.
That's crazy.
I forget who that is on the. I want to say it's the second or the third verse when he said, "Get out the way, y'all. Get out the way, y'all." Biggie
We
Smalls
might
just got.
No,
Yeah.
dropped. He said dropped. I think he said dropped, right? Not shot.
Dropped. I
He
think
said dropped, but I think he was calling him fat. But see, it was
But
subliminal.
dropped what?
Not dropped, as in knocked out. Get his ass beat. He got
Yeah,
dropped.
yeah. I think that's okay.
You know, they didn't really say dropped. That's like getting shot. In 95.
Yeah, but Ice Cube said fuck Jerry Heller.
He sure did. But that's his Jewish. That's his
with
Jewish
no
record
Vaseline.
owner. That
he was talking about they all got
beefing
fucked in the
with.
ass with no Vaseline. Hey, but also okay, was Who Shot Ya the type of diss song that people wouldn't know about? But it was like
I feel
They
like
said
Biggie
Who Shot
said,
You.
I feel
Biggie
like
tried
Biggie
to
said
say Who
it
Shot You
wasn't
wasn't a
about him.
diss. Yeah, Biggie said Who Shot You wasn't a diss.
It was more so like, oh, since you niggas making it like that, all right,
Yeah, no,
fuck you niggas now. Who shot you?
So do you think Biggie did that like how you were just explaining that only that group of friends would know what the song's about?
No, from what I've seen in the movie, Who Shot You was recorded before he was shot, and then it ended up coming out because I record music all the time. Like niggas tried to say that like a song I dropped was a fucking Kelpie diss when I recorded it a year earlier.
What'd you say? Podcasting and beat your ass in it?
And shot the video like a month earlier. You feel me?
He said, "Fuck you, white boy."
And it just I said something about I'll slap a bitch nigga if he feel bold, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, he just dissed Whoopty Whoop son," and I was like, "Bro, I recorded this song a fucking year earlier." So like same shit, like nigga, he recorded the song earlier, something happened to Tupac, and then it dropped. That's what they say. I wasn't there. I don't fucking know, but that's what they say.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. Play that shit. And then Diddy's telling him like, "Nah, don't do that." He's like, "Man, we gotta get to it." Biggie was a gangster. I fuck with Biggie.
Biggie was a gangster. But what you think what you disrespect? Did you answer the question about the best diss song?
I think the Tupac one, because he said "fuck you" for like a minute and 45 seconds, nigga. And then that's in like 94, 95.
Yeah,
you know how
funny.
legendary that is. That would be so regular to just say "fuck you" right now.
Hey,
Nigga, that
Josh,
was
were you in middle school when that
95.
came out?
No.
It was probably elementary.
Early elementary.
Do you remember hearing "Hit 'Em Up"?
No, I didn't learn about that until like way after, like 5,
And were you
6, 7 years
Were
later.
you like, huh? Who was this? Like, obviously we knew it was about Biggie, but like, were you like, huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was a life-changing song.
Damn,
Like,
who was alive when that came out? I would want to ask him what was the vibe
Lush
like.
old ass.
I can
Lush,
tell y'all.
Adam, T-Rell.
You're a piece of shit.
No,
fam.
they're
Grandpas.
all like 3, 4 years, 5 years older than I am. So
I can tell y'all slept
6
on
years
this
older than
track that niggas is like, don't ever talk about.
Lush
when-
wrote that shit.
When Dream Doll dissed Tory Lanez.
I don't remember that.
That shit was hard.
All right. Lush. What the fuck? I don't know why I just said Lush. All right, Gina. Gina says, best diss song in Los Angeles.
Hold on, let me go to about You Hear Me. Me. I got the best LA diss song.
Like currently or like,
Just within from 2015 and up, who got the best diss song?
well, what year did, fucking Game.
I was just gonna say,
When Game dissed Meek Mill.
Oh my. Okay, no, I'm talking about. Okay, let's not. I was gonna say LA on LA, but never mind. Cause Gina gonna be like, I'm not answering that one.
Cause I know what you want me to say.
What were you gonna say?
I'm saying the Game.
Okay, well no. Can you text me what song you were gonna say? Okay.
Yeah, I think I got
That's
that
better.
motherfucker on my phone.
I don't know if I know what's the best LA's diss song, like LA and on LA beef. You know what we're talking about, Josh?
no.
Do you know what song do you have a song in mind?
I have some funny diss songs that I've heard in the past, but I'm not gonna bring up.
Can you text it?
Yes.
Okay. And then while we're doing,
Not his.
This is terrible podcasting, by the way, of us just talking about things that we can't share.
I know, fuck. All right, Justin Bieber says his music catalog. Yeah, I think.
No, you didn't give yours.
In LA?
Yeah.
LA to LA? I don't know. That's hard. I don't really pay attention.
You gonna ask a messy ass question that you can't answer?
But in 2015, also, I was listening to everybody and didn't give a fuck about beef. 2015, you were doing like ciphers and shit. So you're
2015, I was pulling up on the niggas I was beefing with.
yeah, we're in two different. I was like on my own shit, you know what I mean? Like I only started listening to hip hop. Like I've always listened to hip hop,
Yeah.
but I only started paying attention to shit when I worked here. And that's only 2 years ago. Before that, I didn't give a fuck. I had nothing to do. And I thought everybody was famous before I started working here.
But-
and then I surpassed everybody.
I mean,
Holy
even
shit.
with a topic that's about to come up, Greedo had some diss tracks during that time too. When Greedo was going at niggas.
And then it's different when he disses on the when he sings on the diss songs.
Exactly, because it's a hit.
Because
It's not a song, and I think that's like kind of like might be the would that be like the evolution of diss tracks? Is to make a song that's just not just dissing, but it's actually a hit? Because if you think about how back to back,
Yeah, I think
niggas was playing back to back in the club.
Yeah, I just think it depends how you make it. But even like when Drake dissed Meek Mill, people were playing that shit in the club.
Back to back.
Oh, back to I don't know why.
back,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. But the diss that Meek Mill did to Drake, it I mean, it was cool for us to listen and point out the facts. But
Yeah.
but if we're being honest, even fucking like the diss that what's his name? Diss Drake fucking Pusha T.
Yeah.
It was cool to listen, but you can't hear it at the club.
You're not running it back.
You're not running it back.
Remember Who I Smoke? Who I Smoke.
Who was
Who's
Young
that?
and Ace. Oh, it wasn't Young and Ace. It was one of the other Florida rappers.
They made a dope ass diss song. Who I Smoked is crazy. Okay, but O3 Greedo rapper says, O3 Greedo says, stop calling him an LA rapper. I am from Watts. I feel that. I mean, you're part of LA County, but I get it. I definitely get what he's saying. Like, he wants it to be specific.
What's the
Who I Smoke, Young and Ace. I fucking nailed it.
Wait, who was he dissing though?
I think it was just other Florida rappers.
Oh, that just went at Florida all.
Who was it? Oh yeah, it was Dead Ones.
Oh, it was dead Florida
Who I
rappers?
Smoked?
Yeah.
Well, Who I Smoked?
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody he named was dead people.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember
And they were all
that.
children too.
Yeah.
Everybody he named was
Holy
like
shit.
teenage dead people.
Oh my god.
Because that ended up
was-
being a super catchy song. Because you're talking about just like a
Was it like a
terrible ass
hook?
diss song.
Yeah, nigga,
Yeah,
you never
it's
heard
got
Who I Smoked?
something.
I was just telling
Vanessa
Gina how to really
Carlson.
pay
Who
attention.
I Smoke. Who I Smoke. And he started naming dead people, bro.
It just sounds like a fucking kid's riddle.
Literally.
Like,
Started naming
it
dead
sounds
people.
like it's a fucking.
What was it, Vanessa Carlson?
Best LA diss song, nigga, besides Tupac, nigga, is You Hear Me and Get Your Mans.
I said Game.
You right.
When Game diss
Who's Get Your Man?
Meek Mill.
Me, nigga. Fuck you talking
Who was you dissing?
Snow. What y'all better
On
go
both
look it
of
up.
them?
Both of them. Reenacted the nigga whole life. Slept in the car. Put real rap for weed. Niggas know. I reenacted that man whole life. You feel me?
You know
In
what's
the
crazy,
music video.
sis? That
That's
like
how you do it.
And so I was just telling fucking Gina that I really didn't pay attention. Like I was just listening to music because I wasn't in tune to the rap beat shit. I just always thought everybody was just famous. Because in my area we never had nobody that really. So I just until like 2 years ago when I started working here, and I would get like, oh, this was broken down about this rapper and this rapper, and I was like, oh shit, okay. Obviously we knew about the hella popular ones, but like other than that, I was just listening to music, and if it was bars, it was bars. You know what I mean? But like now if I were to go back to listen to like Suspect. This roster, I'll be like, oh shit, okay, yeah, oh shit, you know what I mean? So maybe I just gotta go deep into like 2012 and up LA hip hop and just listen to everything and be like, break everything down.
Because that's how it happened. He had dissed me first, and he tried to act like it wasn't a diss, but I knew it was a fucking diss. So once he nigga subliminally dissed me, I said, oh, I'm finna go ham. Like, nigga, I'm finna go Ice Cube on this nigga. And did you hear
No,
me?
that certainly wasn't really
It
good.
went crazy.
I feel like in LA the diss tracks and shit, that era kind of ended.
Yeah, because niggas don't want to rap. They just want to
Yeah.
get at me in the streets. But rap is
But
a
everybody is like fake getting along right now. Like everybody
too.
fake want to be
Man,
cordial
niggas
and
be
shit like
eating
that.
dick,
Like
fake friends with each other.
Yeah.
Because everybody want to use each other for their fan base, and niggas don't really. It's so much fake friendships here. It's crazy.
in LA, rappers are beefing with the media,
This is true.
with the radio and podcasters and hosts and shit like that. Like rappers ain't really beefing with rappers like that unless they like are from a hood and like the hoods is going at it and shit.
I was
But
just
it's
talking
certain
about-
niggas who probably like won't work together and stuff.
And I get what you're saying. I even like, I was telling one of the homegirls that she's like an influencer. She's like, yeah, I don't really like, man, this should be. And I'm like, bro, the bigger you get, the bigger the platform gets. That's gonna announce shit. So I'm like, so when I see rappers be tripping about like no jumper, I'll be like, bro, there's no jumper. Imagine when TMZ gets when you get to the level where TMZ's gonna report about you, what you gonna do? You gonna love that shit? You gonna repost on your story?
Squabble Harvey.
Yeah, you have no.
I seen him at. If I went to dinner the other
Where
day and I
Harvey
seen
at?
him there, and I was like, I wasn't recording him and just pretend like I was one of them for like a bit, but I was like, nah, bro, I was with like a gang of people.
Don't know, that would have been funny as
I just,
fuck.
I should have done that like a bit because they super don't know any boundaries, and I was gonna break the boundaries. But I was like at a dinner for a meeting, but in my head I was like, because I'd be thinking about shit, I'd be like, oh my god, like even like when Sus beat up Kelpie, I thought of like a whole skit I could plan out where it would have made sense, and I would have used Sus, it would have gone stupid viral. But
Why you didn't do it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
why didn't you capitalize
I want
on that?
followers with the
Harvey doing that to Harvey.
I would have
when
been like,
that's
hey,
what they
Harvey,
do.
how's the dinner today? Just funny as shit. I should have done it. I think he probably would have looked at me like, bro, can you stop? And I'd be like, hell nah, motherfucker, this is what you do for a career, bitch. Here you go.
No, that would have been funny as fuck.
I know I should have done it. Fuck.
blew it.
Was he with the other guy?
You fucking
No,
blew it.
he was with like they were like at a dinner at Catch, but the seafood one. You know how there's like the steak one, the seafood one, and I was there with Brown Bag actually for like a meeting for something, and then I seen him there, and I told Vic, and he's like, well, we in this meeting, but I was like, fuck, I should have just done it.
So you're with your parents and they wouldn't let you mess around?
Fuck you.
Basically.
All right. Suspect, how do you feel about this? Arthur Guido say, stop calling him an LA rapper. I am from Watts.
You gotta realize, bro, being an LA nigga, I'm an LA nigga, so I always looked at Long Beach as different, Compton as different, Watts as different, nigga. Shit, you almost want to say East Los Angeles, cause nigga, that's Mexico, or like Gardena is different. Like, you know what I'm saying? All those little places, they're really different, bro. And Watts niggas,
feel
look,
that.
this is, and you gotta realize, bro, California or Southern California really is just super gang orientated. This is how we judge it, in my opinion. Being a non-affiliate who grew up around all gang members, this is how we judge it. When a Watts nigga bang on you, what's the first thing that he say in his hood? Watts Crip. On Watts Crip. They don't say LA nigga just gonna be on Crip or Compton Crip. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, they say their city with it. They're a different place. Like, nigga, Watts is like a whole different planet. You niggas ever been over there? Nigga, that's a whole different place. They talk different. Nigga, they lingo is different. They do different shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's a different place.
You know what's crazy? You guys want to know what's crazy? I used to be in the Bounty Hood, was a copper in the Bounty Hunters Hood a lot. Because my homie lived right there. That's the first time I heard somebody go like, boo-la-la-la. I was like, what the fuck? They were just like, because we used to have like a little moped. And they were cool as fuck. We used to play FIFA with them fools.
My homegirl lived in the projects. I used to be in there a lot.
There's some bad bitches over there in the projects.
So what Greedo posted was to all the media peoples. Yes, I love California and the county of Los Angeles and will bring my area to the top of the game this year. But I am not from LA, the city. No, I am from Watts. So LA rapper is not how y'all finna introduce me, cuz.
Alrighty.
I get what he's saying, but he also got to understand that not every media knows specifics how suspect, bro. Yeah, like, but even
I think that's on a responsibility though of LA natives to put their foot down and let niggas know like there is a separation, because people even sometimes refer to Inglewood artists as Los Angeles artists.
I see what you're
people
saying.
refer to Long Beach as Los Angeles. Los Angeles is like the dominant city in California, so that's what people say when they reporting on.
Because it's all LA County.
Yeah, it's all LA County. When you break it down, it's all, but I get what you're saying. Like, even people like rappers from Pomona will say Pomona before Los Angeles.
But when you're from out here, you know that there's a difference. But other motherfuckers don't know, because me and Sus was interviewing Young Sin yesterday, and he had to break it down to us that he's not from Atlanta.
Yeah, and then
what did he say?
We thought he was from Atlanta.
Stone Mountain, which is like is kind of for somebody who's not from over there, you would call it East Atlanta, but they gonna say like they not a zone. Really, it's East Atlanta. They not a zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. They not none of that. They just East Atlanta, but it's Stone Mountain. So like Moreno Valley, like they'll tell you like, nigga, I'm from Edgemont, California, because that's like a little place inside Moreno Valley. You feel me? So like that's just how motherfuckers be. They take the area serious.
Even when you look at when the Super Bowl was out here, everybody kept saying how much like LA, but the Super Bowl was in Inglewood.
But to the rest of America,
it's LA. Yeah, no,
it's all under one umbrella.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. The LA natives, like, or people who not from the city, like, I'm glad that Greedo spoke up and said this, because it's up to y'all to say, hey, I'm not from where y'all saying that I'm from. But to everybody, a motherfucker in New Orleans gonna look at you as this LA, and that's just what we,
I get what you're saying.
Because when you put it, my bad. But even if you like putting something in the headline, we do social media. Me and Vashti do the social media. People that's reading the headline is not going to say, oh, this person is from Long Beach. I know that person is from California. They'll be like, well, where the fuck is Long Beach at? Like, they're not going to automatically assume that Long Beach is Long Beach, California. They'll be like, well, where's Long Beach? So in that headline, we'll probably say California artist, or if a robbery takes place or something like that. Like, you have to say what's the most dominant, and it's super fucking flawed. But
And it's not 1990, bro. Everybody don't know about Menace to Society and shit. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, if it was 99, of course, yeah, everybody knew what Watts was. But, you know, these kids know about I Just Want to Rock and TikTok dances. They don't know what the fuck Watts is. You know what I'm
artists
saying?
from Watts have to do their job to put they area on.
And they
So
for sure
that's why
do.
I'm happy Greedo said that, because like now I'm hoping that more people will come up and be like, no, I'm from Watts. No, I'm from the IE. No, I'm from Compton. You know, like,
And I ain't gonna lie, even like IE rappers, I think they took it to a whole other level this year where they fucking.
They sure did.
Well, last year where they don't care about people from Los Angeles clowning. Like when we from here, we do what the fuck we doing.
but the IE they got so much leverage because a lot of people who are booming right now are out of the fucking IE. So it's like, what are y'all clowning now when we fucking
No
taking
cap.
over this shit?
Shit.
Like LA niggas, y'all been roasting us and clowning us for
But we
however
got better
long.
music.
But
Yeah.
like we responsible for a lot of hits that's coming out, and
for representing California in the whole.
hell yeah.
And the West Coast. Josh, what about in Boston? Do you like obviously not like on no gang shit, but like do you say your city instead of being like, oh, I'm just from Boston? Like do people do that out
Dude,
there?
I'm not even from the state that Boston's in, and I claim Boston. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Boston is a much more regional area.
Okay, so
it's
the
like,
same shit.
It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
I would tell anybody from out here, yeah, I'm from New England. I'm from the Boston area because I grew up 45 minutes from there. But I grew up in a whole other state. I didn't even live in Massachusetts. I lived in New Hampshire.
But if you talking to people out there, you're
I
gonna
would
be a little bit
never,
more.
ever-
You would
I
never
would never
say you're-
claim Boston. I would never claim it, like, because there's way too much regional
Like
differences.
pride and shit like that.
Not only that, like
No,
what you
because
guys are
all
talking
those states
about.
are really small. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
The
go a
states are
couple-
small, and even around Boston, there are like cities and these neighborhoods and areas and stuff like in northern Massachusetts, and there's areas and pockets that will talk completely different from something that's 20 minutes over, and it's this small little click of an area that this lingo, this dialect, these accents, they all stay in, and yeah, within it you'll never claim it, but once you get outside that bubble, you try to claim the biggest bubble that people
They
are going
do
to
that
recognize.
like the DMV, because it's three
Yes.
places that's really close together, small, but they all have different cultures. But when you leave, they just be like, I'm from the DMV.
Right, and that's why I say New England. New England's 6 states. You know what I mean? And that kind of is a generalization of everybody from those tiny little states up in the Northeast. People know, okay, those are the original continents. They're old. That's,
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like
That's a
Imagine
generalization.
how complicated it is to explain to an out of towner that you from Burbank
Right. How do you do
or
that?
Glendale.
get
Like,
what
That's
you
LA.
said.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
just say LA.
I'm
like,
20 minutes from Hollywood.
Dude, I live in SCV, and I tell people LA because that to anybody in LA, it couldn't be further from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that's on the outskirts of like county limits, but that's LA to everybody else out of Southern California.
You
Now-
say Clover City, they're gonna be like, huh?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
What
Nah,
is that?
for-
Just say LA.
That's, yeah.
I learned all of that when I got out here.
We break it down, but once you leave here, all that shit is the same shit.
All that shit. California is LA. Anywhere
Damn
else.
near. Motherfuckers be like, Cali, California. I'm like, no, nigga, I'm from LA. Nigga. The fuck is Cali? I'm from LA.
But he also, Arthur Greedo also posed, so let's address the elephant in the room. Y'all niggas doing meth, smoking pills, doing whippets, jewelry fake, designer fake, guns in a fashion accessory, and y'all broke. What is they talking about? What is they talking
about him? My bad. We've been talking about him with the whole chain shit.
So it seemed like Greedo got out of jail. He see what niggas been on. Meth, pills, whippets, fake jewelry, fake designer. Guns is a fashion accessory. And niggas is broke. Yes, Greedo, the world has changed.
You've been gone for a very
The
long time.
world has changed and niggas is being outed on a buffoonery.
Yeah, they show the fuck. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but hey, teach they own.
We might be a little numb to it.
Hell yeah.
He's probably gonna come over here like y'all dissing like this, or y'all doing this.
Yeah.
He's gonna be.
Family Guy did what?
That's crazy. I didn't see it yet.
Family Guy called out for the Nipsey Hussle joke that resurfaced in the episode.
Here, I'll play it so you guys can listen to it. I don't know if we're actually allowed to play the clip.
Music festival, huh? You think the Von Trapps will stick around to pick up their award this time?
I don't know about them, but they're gonna have holograms of Tupac and also Nipsey Hussle, who I'd never heard of and then was told to care immensely about.
Oh, wow.
What?
Wow. That nigga just said they're gonna have 2 holograms, Tupac and Nipsey Hussle, who I've never heard of, and then was told to care immensely about.
No, he did
How
a pause. So
disrespectful.
basically gave his flowers to Tupac, and then the writer made sure to make it seem like
That's crazy.
Nipsey was irrelevant.
That's extremely disrespectful.
That's that white humor.
So
Facts.
maybe, but also I think it does strike a larger point that here in LA, Nipsey was a huge deal because of his impact to the community and what he did here.
And we care about him very dearly.
And you guys cared about him immensely. Outside of this community, outside of LA, no, like, chart-wise, like, yes, he had music, but was it music that was being played on the radio constantly around the country? Like, nobody else had really heard about all of the things that he'd been doing for his community, for all of these things until, after he died. And for the national media, for most of the people out there, kids, young, influential kids, they had never heard of Nipsey until he passed. I think that's a reality that they were poking a joke at, not so much to be disrespectful to Nipsey.
I get it, but it's still in bad taste. It's still
the fact that
very
he's
bad
dead.
taste.
He's not with us anymore. And yes, Nipsey is very impactful. And I think that goes to say that it probably was a lot of fake love out here for him more than it was real when you're talking about other regions. But at the end of the day, like, this is just fucking disrespectful.
It's fuck.
Like, he's dead.
That shit is
Like, that's disrespectful. It wasn't even funny.
Yeah, that shit was out. That was disrespectful as fuck.
And I think people's argument is like Family Guy just makes fun of everybody.
I bet they do.
They've gone at every culture. During COVID, they went at the Asians hard. During like Trump's era, they went at the Latinos hard. During, when they always point at jokes with like the black community. They have a main character named Toker with what is it? Token? Oh, not Family Guy. What the fuck? I'm sorry. That's South Park. But I'm talking about like Family Guy just is known to poke at everything. I don't like the joke. I'm you feel me? Like, I'm from LA and we understand the love and the like the respect we have for Nip and the things he done for the city. We see it up to the Most High, but
it's a lot
how
of
much
people,
of that was talked about and how much of that was known outside of LA.
Look, it's a lot of people that was big in their community and wasn't known to a certain extent outside of that shit, but that don't like make it acceptable for you to make kind of jokes about that nigga because
And
like, you know what I'm
this
saying?
is also, we're talking about an icon whose death we seen happen on camera.
And you gotta
Like, that shit hurt everybody.
Ain't this still isn't the nigga still on trial for this? This is still an open trial.
Yeah, and look how
the
fresh.
nigga ain't been sentenced.
They saying that this happened in 2021, so it was even more fresher.
That nigga ain't been sentenced.
This shit happened in 2021.
The Family Guy clip. I think I just seen
it was that old. Oh
there it is.
shit!
Aired April 2021. When did he die? March 31st, 2019.
Yeah, it was 2019 for sure.
Yeah.
Open wounds, pops.
Yeah,
Like that's not. It's not funny. Like, that's not funny.
Nah, nigga, it's still an open trial. Making jokes about an open trial is crazy.
And then that's I feel like that joke, the direction that the joke went was to me, that sounded like a complete shit on Nipsey, when if the purpose of the joke was to talk about everybody else just finding, randomly caring about him now, then I feel like they could have addressed that audience, not to make the joke about Nipsey.
Yeah, and I do think it's a joke that's not received well by you guys, but I think was still just a very general joke. It was pointing the fact that nobody,
I'm not fucking with it, bro.
The premise of the joke, which again doesn't make jokes funny when you have to start explaining them.
Yeah.
The premise of the joke is they're going to a rap show where they don't know anything, regardless. They're not fans of the music they're going to see. Like, that, I think, is the joke that they're trying to play.
That was the bit.
That's the bit. So them now going to explain who they're seeing, they're taking a headline, which was a talking point that, hey, Nipsey died and that was a big deal. And then everyone in LA kind of explained why it was a big deal and the national media became more aware of it. But it was I've never heard of this guy. Why is he important? And now that he's dead, what happened?
I
There was
just
all
think
these
it's
questions.
in bad taste because
You also
they
never heard
emphasize
of
Tupac.
Trayvon Martin. You never heard of George
Mhm.
Floyd. These are regular people who we've seen shit happen to them and it impacted society a lot. And Nipsey's death was so freaking impactful for number one, his contribution to the community, and for number two, it happened on camera. And this person is still on trial for, for it. So it's like, yeah, you can make jokes about COVID and you can make jokes about all this other shit, but these are people who are alive. Kids and dead people are like just completely off the table to me when it comes to jokes.
I just didn't like it because they emphasized they're gonna have holograms of Tupac. Pause. And
I think,
also,
again,
Nipsey
these were
Hussle, who
taken
I've
out of
never
like
heard
direct headlines. So I think the Grammys that year did have a hologram of Tupac and Nipsey.
Nah, that's not what I'm saying.
I
I'm
think
saying
these
the
are-
pause of how they're saying they got holograms of Tupac. We know who that is. And also Nipsey, who I've never heard of. And that's the point. You're making
That's what I'm
it
saying.
a whole point of we don't know who the fuck this nigga is.
It's
And
disrespectful.
that's disrespectful.
I think I get what
It's
you're
not
saying.
an attack. To me, it's not a joke it's talking about the headlines. It's literally talking about him.
How much they don't know who the fuck he
that
is.
he's a nobody.
Really,
like
literally.
that's why I find it disrespectful, because it's coming straight at him rather than I can see if the joke was something about like, oh, ABC News decided to cover this person and they never talked about him before.
I think as Los Angelans here, you guys are very sensitive to this topic. And
Absolutely.
Hell
which is okay.
We gonna be sensitive to
I
legends.
I get Josh's point.
I
What
hope
he-
they're
what he's
sensitive
saying-
in
what he's saying-
Florida with
what he's
Trayvon
saying-
Martin.
What he's saying to people, in,
You feel me?
You know what I mean? Like
I will hope so. Just because you don't understand the importance of some shit doesn't make it any less important.
But Family Guy, as a premise, has joked on all of these topics.
I get it. That shit don't make it cool though.
But how much do they go at dead people where it's disrespectful?
Pretty often. I think most
South Park's even worse, dog.
comedy in and of itself tries to be offensive.
Dead
Tries
people
to make
who-
you be
It's very dark humor.
I
But
feel
we're
like
also
it's
not in a
different when
time-
the nigga still, bro. The nigga ain't even went to jail yet. Like,
Yeah, I think
I mean,
that's
the nigga
specifically.
ain't even got sentenced yet.
I think that's specifically, and
The joke
and also I get the
wasn't
point.
how he died, that he was dead, or anything. The joke in and of itself was this
No,
is
but
someone
saying
we don't know
hologram-
who it's about, but it's a big deal.
I get what you're saying, and specifically when we do laugh at these jokes when it happens to be somebody that kind of like, Nip was a huge part of our fucking culture, community, and especially you guys as black people. It's like, what he did is crazy, but usually the jokes that are being made are about like people like R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and shit. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
And Nip's nowhere near that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where it's like, shit doesn't even this.
If it's a shitty individual,
Yes. Fuck it, we're gonna laugh
like
about
you
it.
can make
look how
jokes
many-
about Kanye and saying he a fish man and shit like that.
One of their most
but, like,
popular bits
you know
in
what I'm
Family
saying?
Guy is a child predator.
That's
You know what I
cool.
mean?
Oh, fucking.
And that's cool.
That's acceptable, nigga.
The creepy old guy.
What's his name?
I thought you was talking about
Chris.
the Charles Manson shit.
Oh no, he's a child
No.
predator.
I mean the
when you
the
roasting
Chris
on
Hansen,
people who are
the Chris
shitty
Hansen
people
shit.
and are
I'm back to Family Guy.
and are in danger to humanity,
Josh said one of the shitty. That's a shitty bit.
Yeah,
But I
I feel
get-
like that's bringing
I
awareness.
feel it, but
yeah.
But is that funny? Like it's terrible, but that's what the show is based on.
Yeah,
Making
yeah,
you laugh
it's-
on
what
I
uncomfortable.
feel
I'm
like
saying-
that's different though.
Yeah.
That's a generalization about a made up character and a made up situation. Like, yeah,
That's
it
also a
happens.
valid point.
It happens in real life, but it's a made up character. It's a made up situation. It's a whole made up scenario. It's a real person.
He didn't say anything untrue.
What you mean?
Most of the country had no idea who Nipsey Hussle was when he died.
Still, that don't mean make a joke about how irrelevant he is to you. That's basically, I've never heard of him in Total Care. That's saying he's irrelevant, but we like Tupac.
That's the joke.
Yeah, and I think it's disrespectful as fuck. And I don't think it's funny.
I'm biased, and I'm okay with saying that.
me too. I'm very biased.
I'm biased.
I love comedy to death. I love it, and I'm a student of it. I watch a lot of shit. I've laughed at trauma that's happened to my community when it and I'll be totally honest with that. But I am very biased. But I'm also biased with shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like even like when a lot of people thought the fucking Nug Boy shit was funny when they pulled up to Home Depot and had the ice on the truck, and the guys ran. Like a lot of people thought it was funny. Oh, it's a prank, but I'm biased so I understand why everybody could be biased to their own things. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure people that went through trauma of a child predator, they don't think that Mr. They don't, you know. So everybody's allowed to pick and choose what's funny or not. And obviously, yes, you know what I mean. So I totally get it. I totally get it if it's just, and I totally get if the joke is just a joke. But when you're the intention that you hurt, I think it's different. Like I think, you know, but I also get it's.
But this is a platform that's unbelievably clear with what they're messaging.
Yeah, facts.
This
facts.
is not public access. This is not something that you're being forced to watch in school and making you feel a certain way. This is a dark comedy show that honestly isn't even that funny. It's like way past the point in which
it's hella
funny.
cringy now.
Yeah, I haven't watched Family Guy in probably 8 years.
You know what's funny though? I ain't gonna lie, South Park.
I watched the
And South
COVID
Park even
special
had
and everything, and that was
they
pretty
had
funny.
Michael Jackson. It was like Michael Jackson jokes and stuff with him with kids and shit. I've even seen on Family Guy where they had a whole thing with O.J. Simpson.
Oh no, bro!
I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson wasn't dead though when they was making the Michael Jackson shit.
Nah, he was.
He was alive.
No,
he was dead.
Both. They made episodes after he
Yeah,
died, but
and before as well.
and before, yeah.
I also.
Do you remember
just
that
think-
episode where all the dead celebrities are on the plane and they're
Hell
waiting
yeah.
for his soul?
Oh my
Hell
god,
yeah.
bro!
I just think that like
Girl.
you feel me, like Nipsey was bigger than a lot of us may realize. I think just because he wasn't on the radio and he not Lil fucking Baby, that motherfuckers be like, oh, we didn't know who he is. But this is a nigga who was signed to Rock Nation. This is a nigga who sold 1,000 like 1,000 units of a tape for $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is a nigga who did shit that transgresses just California and transgresses LA. So to just discredit him and just be like, well, a lot of people didn't know who he was. A lot of people don't know a lot of shit, but that doesn't discredit it at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just because everybody didn't know it, like you feel me?
No,
Like,
but I
that
think
shit
the
is in
whole
terrible taste.
joke and the whole take in it is that people are talking about him now, and there were a lot of people questioning the fake flowers given to him. That was a narrative put out by a whole lot of people, showing a whole lot more love for him after he was gone than before he was here.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's everybody though.
I mean, I question
It
a
is,
lot
but
of.
there's people were putting him, and again, like on a very high pedestal of this massive artist, and he wasn't. He was a massive person. He was a good person who did a lot of good things for his community, but as an artist, he wasn't on this same level as these biggest artists when they died, which would catch more attention.
But I mean, sometimes somebody's death might make them more impactful than they were when they was here. Because even though,
That's
like,
true.
when he died, we seen for the first time niggas from other hoods being
No,
able
most
to
definitely.
be on Crenshaw and Slauson. We seen people having candlelight visuals across the world. We have never seen nothing like that for any deaths. That across the world, that people are having these candlelight
Facts.
visuals for Nipsey. Usually, a candlelight visual literally happens in one place, and that's where that person died at. Like, so yeah, I get that a lot of people probably wasn't talking about him and he wasn't like the main topic of conversation, but he was so impactful that like a joke like this is just like, it's I don't know, it's just
This
disrespectful.
goes back to the niggas was just in here arguing an hour ago how impact could be bigger than numbers. That nigga
Yeah.
impact is way bigger
No,
than his
facts.
numbers. You could say like, oh, he wasn't a top selling this and top selling that.
No, but his national notoriety, whether his impact was big or not here, and I'm not questioning that whatsoever, it wasn't. His celebrity wasn't known across the country before he died to the level it was here. Not even close.
Of course, it's not gonna be a level he was here because this is where you from. But
almost
everybody knew that.
almost
nigga in the country.
non-existent.
I don't agree. The nigga was signed to Rock Nation. That's not even a label that's based out of here. That's a whole East Coast label.
But just because somebody is signed does not mean that they're popular.
I'm not saying that they're not, but you said, but I'm just saying like a lot of regional artists are signed to.
I think most
to
people don't
Empire,
know
and they're
most of
signed
the
to
artists
West
who are
Coast
signed,
shit.
though.
That nigga wasn't even signed to a West Coast label. Nigga was signed to Rock Nation. The nigga sold
Right, but being signed to a label doesn't necessarily
1,000
mean
units
you're
for
known.
100,000. Nigga can't tell me nothing. Jay-Z bought them. Fuck are we talking about? This not even a legend from here. Jay-Z bought how many of them motherfuckers? Like 1,000 of them? What are we saying?
I know. But as sad as as much as we respect that, Family Guy doesn't care about none of that. You know what I mean? So
I'm
it's
not
just-
saying they don't. I'm
yeah.
arguing Josh and Nipsey star power.
And
That's
if
what I'm
yeah,
arguing
no,
right
I get what you're saying.
And I think his star power is much, much higher after he died across the country than it was
That's
even
everybody.
close.
Niggas didn't make no documentaries about X until he fucking died.
I think people knew about X all across the country at the point.
Niggas
of
knew
him
about
dying,
Nipsey
though.
all across the country. Niggas had visuals all
I don't
around
think
the world.
at the same level.
Of course you're not, because he was a fucking weirdo and he made weirdo SoundCloud music. Nipsey was a Crip who made nigga Crip street type of music. Of course his appeal can't be as vast because as many people can relate to him. Of course people can relate to I want to kill myself and I want face tats. Of course.
If there
There's
was
more people
murals
who
and
can relate to
if there
that.
was more
Right.
murals and visuals of
But
him
I think you're
across
proving
the
my point.
I don't agree.
But I think you just proved my point.
Nah, I think it's easier. That might be right, but it's easier to have a more appeal when you make a different type of music, and I think that speaks to Nipsey's star power even more because he made a certain type of music, and people still fucked with him around the entire world. So I think that speaks to his star power even more because he didn't make relatable weirdo music, and people still love the nigga.
What
across
would be
the
the
world.
reason why people was having all these candlelight visuals and making murals of him across the world if he didn't have any impact?
That's what I want to know. What was it for? Because they thought he was a cool dude.
I
think that you can acknowledge a tragedy without
Most
understanding everything. But
What was the difference from
happened
X's
after it.
then? What was the difference? What's the difference? Niggas didn't. What's the difference?
X wasn't killed by his friend in broad daylight in front of his store. That is a story that is going to have attention.
He was killed inside a fucking car lot buying a car.
Right. A completely different way of dying.
I'm just saying they're both tragic
Nobody-
ways. That's a terrible cop out. You were
No, that
shot
is-
by your friend, so it's
The
more
fact that
important
they're
than getting
rappers
shot
makes
in
no.
a car.
The
Is
fact
what
that
we
they're
saying?
rappers makes it a more interesting story regardless. They're both rappers. The story got interest because of who they were. If they were regular people, they'd had no music career. We all agree these stories would not have the traction they were in the way that they died, right?
I would agree to a certain extent.
Okay. So my saying is X as a rapper who is possibly listened to by more people across the country outside of Florida at the time of his death, those people felt impacted. They were sad. They were they felt emotionally attached and they were sad by his passing. They understood it and they were really pissed and sad about the occurrence. When Nip died,
I think that's just your understanding of it, because that's cap. I
Dude.
cried. I didn't give a fuck when X died. Nigga, I cried when Nipsey died.
you're from LA. You knew.
I'm just saying.
Like, you have such a more personal attachment to Nip. You're not being able to look at this from an outside perspective. You're only looking at it from your perspective.
I'm just saying, like, you're looking at it from, oh, well, people didn't listen to his music everywhere, but niggas knew who the fuck he was. He was a person who like we said,
I think
his
that's your
impact-
perception.
His
I don't
impact
think
transgressed his numbers. Just because he didn't chart shit that doesn't mean anything. Jay-Z bought 1,000 of them bitches. Somebody was listening to it.
I think when
Jay-Z being on his label, being signed
That
to
was
him,
10 years before the label where
Okay.
he came and bought 1,000 of them copies.
So clearly he
that was a
believed
whole
in him.
decade before.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's a whole not a LA legend, not somebody from here. That's somebody from New York across the country who's fucking with his shit and believes in it. Clearly there's something great about this man. That's all I'm saying. Just because motherfuckers didn't know, a lot of people didn't know Gandhi was great until he died. Motherfuckers didn't know Jesus was great until he died. Like, what are we saying? Just because motherfuckers didn't understand, sometimes
did knew
motherfuckers,
that Gandhi was great
sometimes
before he died.
motherfuckers and people knew that Nipsey was great before he died, but people
in this
more
area.
people knew
But
that
there
he
was
was great
world
when
coverage
Gandhi
of what
died.
Gandhi was doing with his.
I'm sure
hunger
he
strike,
fought
and
for some
people
whole
around
different
the
shit.
world knew about what he was going on.
My
way before
point
he died.
still stands. My
It
point
doesn't.
still stands. Yes, it does.
No,
My
you
point still
say it
stands.
does, but it doesn't
My
actually.
point still stands. Your point doesn't stand. You said a nigga just because he didn't top chart and people didn't know about it, that it wasn't important when he died.
I did not say that whatsoever.
You said it wasn't as important.
No, that is not what I said.
That's what
whatsoever.
you said.
What I said is people knowing who he was when he died.
You said
before
it
he
wasn't
died.
as. You said more people figured out that after he died about how great he was. Sometimes a motherfucker is so complex and great that you can't understand it until he dies.
The entire point of this conversation, the joke, was that nobody knew, or a lot less people knew who he was before he died.
And my point was that doesn't take away from his greatness, and that
Nobody
doesn't
is arguing that.
That-
You're the only one arguing that.
You basically were.
No, you're talking about
basically
greatness. You're
arguing
talking about
saying that the
impact.
joke was cool.
No, I'm not
because
saying the joke
you
was
basically
cool.
said you basically. I watched your face when I said the joke wasn't cool. You made a
No,
crazy ass
you've
face
only
to it. Like, what
made
are we saying? I'm gonna just
suspect.
shut up. RP Nipsey. I'm over it.
Okay.
Fuck are we talking about? We can't play with that nigga's a legend in every stand. It doesn't give a fuck if you're from here. I don't give a fuck if you're from Timbuktu. Nigga, it's a legend.
Timbuktu's crazy.
I don't give a fuck where you from. Nigga, that's a legend.
Well,
Justin
let's
Bieber
talk about
sells-
Justin Bieber.
We're having such a good. I'm just kidding. Justin Bieber sells music catalog for $200 million. He has joined the greats. And I'm gonna say it, Justin Bieber is a great at making music. He's gonna go down in the Hall of Fame. Oh, what was this shit called? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, right, he's definitely gonna go in that. He sold this shit for $200 million, which I think is very cheap.
I think so. For Justin Bieber,
For Justin Bieber, it's too cheap, Josh.
$200 million does not feel like
a
that
lot,
feels
right?
Does not feel even close.
How
Think
much
about
did
all
the
of-
Beatles? How much did Michael Jackson pay for the Beatles?
600 million, a billion.
And even if 1 billion sounds valid for the Beatles.
I feel like Justin Bieber might have one song that's generated this much. No?
Fuck yeah, baby.
He gotta have a song that's,
Well,
that's
baby,
generated more than 200 million.
But you gotta
47
realize,
million.
We probably don't know what his
Damn.
record deal
How
looked
much?
like.
47 million
He bought the Beatles fucking.
in 1985.
Oh, that's still a little bit. Now that should probably be worth $1 billion.
Nah,
The
probably
Beatles
like
shit?
200 something million.
Can we see what's Justin Bieber's highest selling song?
Talk. Promise you, is probably Baby.
We gotta realize that this is a nigga, when he signed his deal, he had zero leverage. His deal probably looked
Bro, he was
crazy
outside
if
with a
he didn't
guitar in a
re-sign
bucket.
it. You feel me? His deal probably looked, unless he re-signed or renegotiated, his deal is probably terrible.
Who did he sign with that shit again?
Wasn't it like Ludacris, nigga?
He got
Justin
8
Timberlake?
number one. He has 8 number 1 songs all time. Let me see the most popular.
Baby?
Baby, 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 ooh.
That was a banger, no cap.
Day.
Was he sounding like Akon or Ludacris or some shit?
Who found them? Akon, right?
Usher.
Usher
I
found
like
them.
how,
rap niggas.
I
Usher
like
found
how
them.
we don't know if it's Ludacris, Akon, or Usher.
Because I
Or
know
Justin
Ludacris was
Timberlake.
on that song.
Yeah,
I know it's
Ludacris
not
is
Justin
Usher.
Timberlake.
Usher found
It
them.
was a
Usher.
black
it was
dude
Usher.
for sure.
Usher. It was Usher.
It
Usher
definitely
found him through a
wasn't
viral
Justin Timberlake.
Facebook post, I think. Or YouTube. Viral YouTube.
Baby, 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 ooh.
Oh, Scooter, both of them, yeah. Under the mistletoe with you. Man, bro, I got homegirls.
My favorite.
No, my fault. If I got homegirls that like kick it with us, drink, smoke, they be nozzing it, and still bump Justin Bieber at the gym or when they're driving.
I'm still bumping my favorite Justin Bieber song.
You still bumping Justin Bieber?
My mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And
never
I hate
played a
to
Justin Bieber
admit
song in my life.
I definitely listen
to see what's going on, and now I know.
Justin Bieber's a
I'm
legend,
not
props.
sleeping on my own.
Since we're talking about the projects, wasn't he doing push-ups at the projects?
Yes, he was.
They had him doing push-ups at the projects? It's crazy.
But why did your car break down in the projects?
Hey, he might have ran out of gas.
Damn, for what if Justin Bieber was picking up a thickie from the projects in his car broke
doubt
down?
it.
He had to
You
put
know what I
it
mean?
Hey, you never know. He probably ran out of gas. It
He
happens.
probably was, but I'm trying to figure out like what freeway led him like, cause what's right there, the 105?
The
He
110.
probably
I mean, the
fucking with
110?
niggas who be over there.
Like, why was he
was
even on
picking up
that side
lean.
of LA?
He got to be fucking with niggas who over there. He probably was shooting a music video or something.
Has
You know, they
anybody
got
asked
good
him that in the
scenes.
interview?
I don't think anybody.
Does he even do interviews?
I don't think so. He's like at that.
That's Justin Bieber. What the fuck you need to do an interview for?
Yeah, facts. He's like, is he devoted to God? Yeah, he is now, right? He's devoted to God.
My mama don't like
Look.
you and she likes.
White boy, sing
And
that
White
this
boy-
was like 4 years
He
ago.
said, "Sing that shit, white boy."
I'll shoot you, my little homie.
It's the
Is
my
this,
shit,
is this somehow
man.
bullying?
You school just like everybody else. I'll shoot his on at the 12.
Sus,
Push
is
it.
this bullying?
Absolutely.
I mean, I guess.
That nigga said, "Sing, white boy."
Yeah, pretty much. He's probably just
The
scared.
comments is crazy.
Oh, shout out to Ricky Fontaine. That's who posted this. Remember Club Rona?
Club Rona?
Y'all remember Club Rona?
Tory Lanez?
Tory Lanez?
No, nigga, that's quarantine.
Oh yeah, that was
Radio.
quarantine radio.
Oh,
Club
same
Rona.
shit.
Y'all never seen a video when the girl, it was the stripper, she was dancing and then she had to, she put sparklers in her vagina and then she fell over and then when she went over, it was an old lady holding the baby and the toddler right there in the video.
Hell no.
Damn, you have to get off your phone, Gina.
Actually, no.
Y'all don't remember Club
I have
Rona.
seen that. I have seen
Can we look? Ivana, can we look
have
up that
seen
video?
that. No, I know
I'm trying
exactly
to laugh
what
real
video
quick.
it is.
That video crazy.
Well, we definitely can't look at it.
No,
on
we
here.
can't look. But can
Let
we
me
look
see. I'm
at
about
it?
to
You
try
don't
and
gotta show
find it.
them.
I know what you're
I
talking
think
about.
I got that shit in my phone.
I remember. Yeah, she knocked the camera over.
She
and-
put the
and
sparkler
behind
in her
the camera-
vagina.
Yes.
In front of her mom and the baby.
Man, that shit
Oh,
was
that's
viral.
ratchet.
This is when this during the pandemic we couldn't come outside. He had Club Rona booming. My mama don't like you and she likes everyone.
I feel like during quarantine and coronavirus is when people mastered the fuck in their phones like at a whole other level.
Hell yeah.
You mean just using their phone as like production?
Yeah,
and
production.
maximizing
Right? Yeah.
everything
Facts.
out of it?
Fools were damn near shooting movies off their phone.
That's when TikTok really started blowing up.
Facts. All right, why you look for sparkling vagina? Polo G calls the cops on his new iPhone chain.
Huh?
No, Polo G cops a new iPhone.
Oh,
chain.
cops! Why does it say
on
call?
his new iPhone
Where did I
chain?
get call from?
I don't know where you got.
Okay,
clue.
I
He calls the cops
personally
on his new iPhone chain.
Yeah, no. I thought for some reason, Josh, I read it like he called the cops to his new iPhone.
What up, Flacco?
Yeah, you look homeless as fuck.
What's up, man?
Nah, man. Just got in like interview coming up soon.
You want to come sit down?
What was the news topics?
We just ran through them.
The world's
You got anything new?
iPhone chain is crazy. That shit's terrible.
You seen him over there?
That shit's ugly as fuck.
Y'all discussed FBG Duck Mama saying that Dirk is not ruled out of being arrested for FBG Duck's murder.
No, this is the first we're hearing about it.
Yeah, wait, I think we posted it, right? Here, let me see. Let me pull it right now. Well, no, I don't think like.
You see the kids. Yeah,
I don't think like we posted up the actual stuff, but I'm gonna send you the screenshots right now.
Woman says she flew out a popular TikToker to hook up, but he stole her Rolex when she fell asleep. Legend.
Yeah, good man. City boys up.
Oh no,
City boys up.
Stop inviting niggas to your crib.
I posted it on my page. Can you go to I Point Flacco?
See the promo right here. Flacco Oscar.
No, right, because we try not to get too police on the actual No Jumper page.
That's a goddamn lie.
Yeah, so yeah,
Do we really?
just let's go down. Just try. Yes, I feel perfect, right there. So if you just zoom in, well, okay, like there's no way to actually zoom in. Yeah, right. But I feel like they can read that a little bit, right?
Which one? The one in the bottom?
Can you tell us what it says, Flacco?
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna pull that right now. 1 second. Let me go to my shit.
My mama don't like you and she like Flacco. What's your favorite Justin Bieber song?
Baby.
Oh, the only Justin Bieber song he know.
No, not as a fact, but here, right? So pretty much, she posted, this just in, more arrest. She spelled arrest wrong. She spelled it AREST.
It's a sick angle.
More arrests about to be made on my son's murder and not gonna be satisfied till everyone involved, and I mean everyone, is locked up. Have a blessed day. Amazing. And then somebody says, Dirk ain't gonna be locked up for this. And she said, just asking, but what made you so sure?
I don't like the fact that this is her son, right? That got killed.
Yes.
And is resting in peace. I don't like that she put this just in. Like if she's a new caster or she's a like you think that
she excited.
You excited? I
Hey,
don't like that. I don't like how she's taking it like if it's her job to report this. Like, this is your son that passed away, and you're like constantly giving updates on social media that how many man bro, I got multiple homies' moms that they lost their son at a very young age and tragic deaths. They've been murdered, and they're not fucking online. And I get it. He's a famous person, but they're still moms. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look, and to play devil's advocate, she feels like he don't got no son. You feel me? He don't got like no little duck. She feels like she's the heir to keep his name going and to let the fans know exactly what's going on with his case. You feel me? Because nobody else is gonna do it. Type shit. She feel like she's his legacy. She's the heir. She's the closest thing to him. That's not here. I mean, she's the closest thing to him that's here. You feel me? So I feel like it's her job to report. She might be a little extra at times because, I mean, she's a lady. She's a mom, emotional. You know, ladies be emotional and shit. So, like, she might do a little more than she might need to at times, but I feel like she's the only person to report. Who else going to do it?
Not as facts, right? And also, too, though, if y'all had to just, give a percentage.
Sounds a little cloud chasey, but okay, go ahead.
If y'all just had to give
Who
a
else is gonna
percentage,
do it, though?
what percentage do you think, likely, unlikely, very likely, that Dirk gets arrested too? Because when I heard that King Von put up $100,000 as a newer artist, I'm thinking, bro, that 100K had to come from somewhere, right? Von could put up, let's say, like 10,000 as a newer rapper, but to put up 100K, somebody had to put that up with him, right? So, what's your percentage, likely, unlikely, very likely, that Dirk would get, mixed up in this indictment?
For just one murder, that's not an indictment.
So now there's 5 dudes and who's been arrested.
The
right?
move
so,
up shit, that is an indictment, do know?
Yeah.
The whole this shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not in tune with fuck's going on in Chicago. I don't know, bro. You know more than I do. What do you think? What do you think your percentage?
I mean, if
my only source to this is you telling me right now because I am not reading.
This nigga came in here.
I'm not reading the No Jumper News talking about who. I'm not zooming in comments and circling shit. So fool, you're my only resource, fool.
All right. So look,
1 through 100, what's your percentage? You don't got to give me an example. 1 through 100, what's your percentage that Lil Durk goes down for this murder or any murder or this indictment?
Lil Durk goes down probably I'm not sure, 20%, but Lil Durk being involved, I think we all know, bruh. Right? I think we all know, who was involved in FBG Duck's murder.
I don't know.
The niggas that's in jail.
And King Von, right, too, right?
I wouldn't know he dead.
Okay, we're talking about just one specific murder, right?
Yes.
I don't think it takes 5 people to shoot one person.
Facts.
Well, so 4 of them actually went there.
Okay, 4 of them, but who shot them?
Well, apparently, there was multiple shooters. There was both airing.
So they aired him out. 4 people had guns.
Yeah,
and all of them all aired him out.
Sure he gone.
I don't know about 4.
That type shit.
You said multiple
shooters. Yeah. Confirmed, documented.
Sounds hella excessive, right?
Yo, listen, right? Because there's
That's
footage,
how they
right?
do though.
No. I'm listening. I don't know.
If you don't got
I'm asking questions. You know what I mean?
You don't got blick, you can't get in the car.
Now look. So, and I knew. Listen, I
I've been in your car
knew
before without a gun.
that bit was serious.
That's not what I'm talking about.
when we heard this footage, right, of them getting the drop and legit, I'm talking about running downstairs. I'm talking about falling over each other with a freaking excitement, willing to hop in that car and go smoke down. They were legit running downstairs. I'm talking about excited as fuck that somebody finally got the drop. You feel me? So these dudes, I'm sure they all wanted their turns, right? You feel me? Doing that situation, man.
Fuck, I don't know, fool.
Dirk, I hope he wasn't involved. I'm not saying nothing is definitive. I'm just saying, hey, bro, you feel me, man? I hope he wasn't involved. If Dirk isn't involved, keep that man free. You feel me? But always, if that man is involved, if he has any role in this, I hope that justice is served, man.
He came here and brought the whole snitch vibe. It's just crazy.
Right? Nah, listen, man.
This has been the No Jumper News. It's 2 p.m.
Crazy,
No Jumper News, man.
This is crazy.
Ooh, can we also talk about the TikToker?
Auto watch.
Yeah. Yo, first off, man, I didn't know that pretty bitches was flying out niggas. Is this a new thing?
That's why suspect 6 City Boys up.
Hell yeah.
Women are definitely tricks.
And he stole a Rolex too when she slapped. I'm like, damn, bro. You got the pussy. You go. You know?
Hell yeah, you gotta leave with something. Fuck.
We can't hear it, Josh.
And obviously I know him from TikTok. Basically, we were talking for a couple days, FaceTiming each other and everything. Interview. He's so nice. He's so sweet to me. And you
can't bring up the topic and then leave, motherfucker.
We want to know your thoughts.
Oh, no. Play it. Just give your thoughts. All right.
If you about to leave.
City Boys up, right? Flacco, City Boys up?
Hard on thoughts for life, man. First off, and this happens a lot to men all the time. So quite frankly, I have no gripes. I have no empathy. I have no sympathy, right, for a hoe getting her goonies beaten, which is, first of all, let's be real, right? That nigga right there, again, no homo. That nigga and her ain't in the same bracket in terms of looks. You feel me?
Who's better looking?
Well, he's cuter than her.
I like women, so right.
He's cuter than her is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying just objectively. If we just objectively,
he's cuter than her is what you're saying.
No homo. Just objectively.
No homo, but he cuter than her is what you're saying.
Objectively, and this nigga will be ranked higher in terms of skill of looks.
So he cuter than her.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
You just said it in a long, drawn out way that he cuter than her.
Objectively, he's out her league.
So
right?
he's cuter
So
than
the
her.
bitch got some, you feel me? Nah, right? Listen, right? So like he got some pipe. She got some dick that's out her league. To me personally, that's payment enough. You feel me? So her getting the fucking fake ass Rolex.
How you know what his dick game like, nigga? What if you got a tiny pecker?
No, I'm saying like just in terms of looks, she's out of her league. So like she bitch got some dick that's out of her league, and she's still complaining about a Rolex that's probably fake or a fucking Rolex.
What is the league? Because clearly he broke if she had to pay for his flight and he stole something from her. So what's his league? You can only be judging off his looks right now.
I'm
light skin with braids.
He think he cuter than her.
Listen,
that's what it is. He think he's cuter than her.
Listen, he can fuck like 9s and 10s every day of the week if he wanted to.
So he hot.
She's not a 9 or 10.
So he's hot is what
Simple.
you say.
You feel me?
Nah.
hell
That nigga
no.
fine. What you say?
Hey, yo, Paul.
That's what I'm getting from you. That's what I'm getting from you, bro.
Hey, you fine, Flacco?
That's what
Come on, bro.
Hey,
Pause, man. Listen, man.
You said he could get any bitch you want. You're insinuating that this man is gorgeous.
Hey, yo, pause, man. But no homo, man. Right, John? Come on, John.
Hey, I see why y'all keep me off camera with this nigga, because I'm gonna grill him every time. That's crazy.
The No Jumper News. I'm hungry.
And this has been No Jumper News. We'll be back tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
was
At
the
the end of the day,
No, that
5
was the
o'clock or
Monday
6 o'clock
show.